KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hello and welcome to the KVJ show. How y'all doing today?
Good morning.
Good seeing y'all, yeah. Jaybird over there got a tangle issue with his headphones, huh?
I lead the league in knots.
It looked like somebody come in here in the middle of the night and tied 18 knots in his headphone cord.
Yeah.
I mean, these are unbelievable knots.
Yeah, it's like what your Christmas lights look like when you unpack them out of the box.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of my cords, shockingly.
Yeah.
You look fancy today. What's going on?
I look fancy today. This literally is an $8 Old Navy shirt that I
It's
got.
got a collar.
All of my Bigfoot shirts cost so much more money than this piece of crap. But even Denny's is like, whoa, very fancy today.
Well, it's got a collar.
Well, it's laundry day. I had nothing else to wear.
That's what throws everybody off. You see a bird in a collar, you're like, okay, what's going down here?
Right? Is there some meeting that I don't know about?
Like a banker over here.
Yeah, you're looking real fancy. You look nice. Look real nice. Want to see all this fun going on in the studio here? We got KVJ TV that you can dial up and check it out right there. It's easy to do on YouTube. You just go for the KVJ show. Hit subscribe, too. Get notifications on any kind of new stuff that we got going on. So just do there and hit that.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Crazy stuff. Pink is currently on tour, and her team was on a private jet that crash landed. Crazy details I'll share with you coming up in a second about the plane crash. Before we get into that, is everybody excited about the reboot of Beverly Hills 90210?
I'm not, unfortunately. And I want to get excited about things.
Well, the 6-part miniseries starts tonight, 8 o'clock on Fox. And everybody's back except for poor Luke Perry, who passed away earlier this year. Mm-hmm. Everybody's all excited about the bold new direction, they say, that Beverly Hills 90210, the reboot, will be taking.
Oh, really? A bold new direction, huh?
So there you go.
Wonder what that could be.
More than 20 years after the Bill Clinton scandal with Monica Lewinsky was in the news, it looks like the FX network is now ready to put them on Crime Story. They're going to do the 3rd season of American Crime Story and have it all based around the Monica Lewinsky-Bill Clinton drama. The real Monica will serve as a producer for the series.
Okay.
And you can check that out. It goes into production in February and then premieres in September of next year. You know, Pink is on tour right now, and how crazy is this? Her manager and crew were on a private jet that crash landed and burst into flames. I saw the picture of this plane, and it is charred and way messed up. Reportedly, it caught fire as it was making its final descent. The plane ended up missing the runway and crashing into the area beside the runway. Her manager and other team members were aboard along with 10 people totally. And thankfully, everybody on the jet escaped without injuries. Oh,
That's
my
good.
God. If you see pictures of this plane, you're like, oh, my gosh, people definitely passed away in that crash. They did not. Wow.
Something like that might change your life.
It should.
It would. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, last night you had Kiss's final South Florida show, the BB&T Center. From what I could tell, it seemed like it was a great time. The usual Kiss performance that you're going to see. 67-year-old guys in makeup on stage, sticking their tongue out.
You're not lying. That's what it is.
That is, yeah. Paul's 67, Gina's 70, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, so they were up there doing their thing last night, 2 hours, and people say that it was a good show. But after 45 years, you would think they would probably have that down pat. So
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
They should be good.
they're seasoned. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Somebody else who's seasoned, Barbara Streisand. She's still going around, doing some tour stuff and trying to keep it young and relevant. She was at the Chicago's United Center and brought out South Florida's Ariana Grande for a little surprise performance. They treated concertgoers to Streisand's song No More Tears, Enough Is Enough. Grande took the part that Donna Summer had sang in the duet.
Tell him to just get out, nothing left to talk about. Pack his raincoat, show him out. Just look him in the eye and tell him shy. Enough is enough, is enough. I can't go on, I can't go on,
I think it was featured in some movie.
It sounds
back in the day.
familiar.
It sounds like very from the Fame generation. Remember, like that movie Fame?
Yeah, I think
The TV show? Was it a
Was
TV show or a movie?
Both, I think.
I remember seeing it. It was used in some movie from back in the day. Got some other stuff to check out. Post Malone has got a new song for you to enjoy called Circles.
Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away while we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away while we're running in circles.
Okay. All right. He's got a new album that's going to be coming out in September, and he's going to be performing 2 dates in South Florida. He's going to be doing American Airlines Arena on October 20th and the BB&T Center on the 21st.
Did you like that sound Post Malone was laying down?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like, I don't know.
Like a pop song.
Like a police song.
Yeah, I thought it was, it's different.
It's definitely different.
Good for him for checking it out. Yeah, I thought it was good. I think it's different. It might shock you because it's different, but I thought, I applaud artists for trying to do a little something different.
You a Malone head?
I like him. Yeah, I think he's very good, what he does. Big fan. And South Florida's very own Pitbull has got a new track out. Ha, ha, ha. And basically, I'm not even sure if he makes videos anymore, if he's just making commercials with a song in it. That's kind of what he's doing here. He's got that new restaurant in Miami Beach.
I'm noticing that a lot with a lot of programming, too, how you're watching an episode of something and they are just throwing in blatant commercials at you.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. That's the way they're doing it. They're trying to integrate all that stuff.
The Hills on MTV, they'll be making something in the kitchen and all of a sudden, like a Nabisco thing, they're holding up right in front of the camera. I'm like, all right, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's how they do it. A lot of sponsors, that product placement. It's a new music video, 3 to Tango, has John Travolta in it. I didn't know these guys are tight. Yeah, apparently so. They're really good friends.
Huh.
The video features John Travolta as Pitbull. And like you said, with the product placement, this is all pretty much about the Voli vodka brand that Pitbull has. It was shot at his new restaurant, I Love 305 in Miami Beach. So it really, like I said, it's kind of a new song, but it's really just a 3.5-minute commercial. The video ends with John Travolta saying "Dale," which is, Pitbull's catchphrase. Go ahead. Dale, dale. So here's a little bit of the song 3 to Tango.
So many options, so little time. A little bit of Erica with extra on the side. More and more for me, more and more for them. Switch it up and then switch it back again. Round and round and round and round we go.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know, Kev, it's kind of early for that.
It's kind of a different sound for him, right?
Can we at least get breakfast first?
Yeah, lots of ladies in that video. We'll get that posted up on our Twitter if you want to go check out the new Pitbull commercial with John Travolta.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
There are a lot of med spas. Then there's Strax Med Spa. Using the Strax buying power, Strax Med Spa offers the same injectables and wrinkle reducers as other med spas, but at a fraction of the price. Botox only $12 per unit. Xeomin or Dysport for only $1.99 per syringe. Restylane, Radiesse, Juvederm starting at $4.49 per syringe, or Versa for $3.99 per syringe. These prices can't be beat. Strax Med Spa also offers Kybella to reduce fat beneath the chin. 4 vials, now $12.99. Fractional and ablative facial lasers, tattoo removal, non-surgical vaginal rejuvenation, all at the lowest prices with no downtime. With expert injectors, there's no reason to ever go anywhere other than Strax Med Spa. Call 954-634-3333 and go to Instagram at Strax Med Spa to see samples of great results.
With BJ's new gas savings program, you can pay as little as 2 cents a gallon at BJ's Gas. Look for items with the high octane icon. Buy as many as you like. Each time you do, that's another 10 cents off a gallon. Go to bjs.com/high-octane for details. BJ's, live generously.
Thanks to the new Florida Don't Text and Drive law, 21 million Florida drivers and 116 million yearly visitors, pedestrians, and cyclists will be safer. This message brought to you by Rosenthal, Levy, Simon, and Riles, fighting for the injured since 1985.
Fred, do you want to go to Bud's Chicken and Seafood?
Ooh, I love their chicken.
Right now at Bud's, you can get 2 pieces of chicken with fries for just $3.49. Fred?
Everything okay?
I just asked if we wanted to go to Bud's.
Yum.
They have 2 pieces of chicken with fries for just $3.49.
What's going on?
Bud's has 2 pieces of chicken with fries for just $3.49.
That's not a reason to faint.
Or you can get 3 pieces for $3.99. Did I mention it comes with fries?
Taste Buds. Taste the difference. All your old favorites and new favorites.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Get the whole family ready to step into that famous back-to-school feeling with Famous Footwear's buy one, get one half off sale going on now. That's 1 pair of checkered Vans for him and half off Adidas for her. Fresh new Timberlands for her and half off new boots for you. Shop top brands that'll make your family feel like they're on top of the world. Famous Footwear, because everyone deserves to feel a little famous. Buy 1 item, get a second item of equal or lesser value for half price. Some exclusions apply.
If there's one thing that we love in our family, it is Publix. Shopping truly is a pleasure there. We also love to have parties at our house, and now there's a brand new thing open that's going to make your parties more amazing. Publix Liquors at Delray Square is now open, so get ready for your next celebration with Publix Liquors. You can find everything you need in store for your next get-together, or better yet, get your favorite liquor, beer, or wine without leaving home with Publix Liquors delivered, powered by Instacart. So stop on by and visit the new Publix liquor store right next to the main store at Delray Square, 4771 West Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach, or visit online at publix.com/liquors. For more information too, same-day delivery available. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Publix Liquors, now open for your convenience. Drink responsibly and be 21. Items vary from in-store prices. Service fees may apply. Available in select zip codes. May not be combined with grocery delivery. Additional terms apply.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions are posted at textrules.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated marketing messages by text. Message and data rates may apply.
If you're ready to finally have the beautiful straight teeth you've always wanted, then you're going to love hearing this from Smile Love. That's right, Smile Love is the easiest to use, most affordable invisible teeth straightening system available, with hundreds of amazing 5-star reviews. And right now, you can find out for free if teeth straightening from Smile Love is right for you. Just text SMILE to 246810 right now to get your free smile assessment. Do it now. It only takes 30 seconds. Smile Love's aligners are simply the best aligners available. They are unparalleled in transparency and fit more snugly than any other aligner, which means they not only work better, but are pretty much invisible. Stop holding back that smile. Text SMILE to 246810 right now for a link to your free teeth straightening assessment and our best price guaranteed. Have confidence to smile all day long with Smile Love. Get your free smile assessment and show everyone your great new smile. Just text SMILE to 246810 right now. Text SMILE to 246810.
There's only one place for ribs. Flanagan's. It's Rib Fest. Legendary meat falls off the bone baby back ribs. Discounted all through August. That means all Flanagan's rib entrees. Full rack, half rack, ribs and wings, ribs and shrimp, ribs and chicken, everything. Including Joe's Rib Deals. $1 off ice cold Samuel Adams pints and bottles all day, every day. Flanagan's offers all brands of liquor, beer, and wine up to 50% off. Weekends 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. and every night after 9 p.m. unbelievable. Keep your Flanagan's receipt for a buy one, get one free on Stoli vodka liters at any Big Daddy's Wine and Liquors. Order your Flanagan's favorites online at Flanagans.net. Flanagan's is now hiring cooks, managers, and kitchen managers, and Big Daddy's is hiring sales associates. Flanagan's, still the one for ribs.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. If you've had difficulty getting pregnant, it may be time to see one of the skilled fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 866-770-2168 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood for over 30 years. IVF Florida has fertility clinics conveniently located throughout Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Martin counties, all providing comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 866-770-2168 or log on to IVFFlorida.com for more information.
In Florida's historic coast, we've made the challenge of finding a fun and affordable vacation, well, history. Come enjoy Easy Season in St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, mid-August through September, and take advantage of fewer crowds, some of the year's best room rates, and the Sing Out Loud Festival, one of the largest free music festivals in Florida. World-class dining, beautiful beaches, free entertainment. It doesn't get much easier than that. Visit Florida'sEasySeason.com to start planning your easiest vacation of the year to Florida's historic coast.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about Jay-Bird?
Oh, one of my worst fears. I used to love going on roller coasters as a kid, and even the small ones. The kiddie rides, I kind of, it was more my speed. And you think, oh, it's the kiddie ride. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Well, in Brazil, some video just dropped of one of those small little mini kiddie rides, like a roller coaster. And as it's coming around the corner, it completely derails and flies into a fence. We have the audio right here. This is what it sounded like.
No way.
Oh, geez.
Oh, my gosh.
That is my biggest
Were the kids
fear.
okay?
Everybody was okay. Minimal injuries.
Oh, my gosh.
Could not believe that. But I remember one time I was at this fair, and I did not want to go on this Ferris wheel. It was the biggest Ferris wheel there. And I was looking at it, I'm going, I don't think this thing is put up right. It doesn't look right. The guy, as I'm getting in there, I was on a first date, by the way. He looks at me, he goes, "Watch your balls," and then he slams the door on me. So right off the bat, I knew something is weird with this thing. It got stuck, and it got stuck at the. We were at the top of the Ferris wheel. We were stuck up there for over an hour, and I am scared of heights, and all I remember was this helicopter flying by us, and they were blasting the song, "I Swear," and it was so loud and intense, and my date did not have me up for another date after that one.
That was it, huh?
Yeah.
One and done.
I didn't handle it that well. I don't know, man. Some of those rides at some of those fairs kind of scared me.
Well, I know they're well inspected, but yeah, it does because, they're putting them down, taking them up, and all that kind of stuff.
Are they well inspected? How do you know that?
Well, they do have inspections daily that they go through, and whoever is supposed to be doing that. So obviously, inspector didn't get enough coffee that morning, and they missed something.
Well, you have to, I think for a traveling fair,
Yeah.
you have to get clearance before it can open. They have to go around and check each and every ride. But if it's a stationary fair that stays there all the time, it might be different.
And again, if you have a whole team of people checking the X's and O's, not everyone's doing their job all the time. How do you know the person that sets up that particular ride isn't a big drinker? They're going through a big drinking run.
And good luck trying to predict mechanical failure. A lot of times you can't.
I mean, I feel good. I never am scared at Disney or Universal. Those rides, for some reason, I never even think about it. But if it's other stuff, carnivals, fairs.
You're right. It's more the permanent fair thing, Virginia, that they have. I know, like, it's Old Town, I think, in Orlando. That's kind of like what it looks like. It's like a permanent fair. They got the Ferris wheel and that slingshot ride. That slingshot ride is what horrifies me because you get into that thing might just shoot you to the moon. And
I mean, do you trust
you just
Old
never come back to
Town?
Earth.
I don't trust that
It's got
place.
old in its name.
No.
That alone scares me. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, Mags is always telling me how, you know, when she and her friends are out and about, you know, as they're making purchases and doing things and going through life, that they're treated differently by grown-ups. And I always thought, she's just, you know, being dramatic, whatever. But yesterday, I kind of got to see it for myself. So we were doing the last bit of back-to-school shopping. You know, yesterday was the last day of the tax-free holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go and buy, you know, all your little school stuff without paying taxes. And we're running through the mall, getting this, getting that. And I sent her into this one place ahead of me so I could go and grab something else real fast. And so she was already in there being helped. And then I came in there after her. And the clerk was helping her, but the clerk was the same person that was also running the register. So the clerk's like behind the counter, getting her stuff from behind the counter that Mags wanted to look at. And then Mags was like, all right, I'm ready to jump in line. And these ladies like jumped right in front of her with their kids and their stuff. And then the clerk and the manager didn't do anything about it. They let the ladies, the older lady, cut in front of her. And I'm standing there watching all this happen. And I'm like, wow, okay, Mags is right. I think a lot of times there is age discrimination that happens in retail. And
Oh, yeah.
she's been telling me this for a while, and I've been like, no, Mags, you're just blowing this up out of proportion. But I saw it with my own two eyes. But not just the staff, but also other customers.
The reason why is because the people who work there, if it's just Magnolia by herself, they're gonna most likely Mags is never gonna spend as much money as those parents are gonna spend. I know you don't know that but that's gonna be their reasoning. They're gonna see a kid go in there and go, they're not dropping any money. I mean, it's real, but that's why.
I know, it's just not right.
I hear you. I mean, the world is not right, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Oh, the world is not right.
So many crimes in the world, Virginia.
Yes. It is just craziness that's going on here. And, you know, the one thing that just keeps happening, popping up in the news after the shootings that we had over the weekend is just, you know, we'd had the thing in Rosemary Square. We'd had the thing in the mall at Wellington Green. So it sent me a story that apparently last night in Times Square, there was a motorcycle that just backfired. And people thought that, you know, it was an active shooter.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And so things just got absolutely, you know, crazy with that. Like, people were just kind of running nuts all over the place in Times Square, and you can only imagine. So, you know, people were doing that. The story's out today that, yeah, you know, when you have that, there's more and more shootings that happen, the copycats and all that kind of stuff.
Do you think the 24-hour news cycle of it constantly covering it, constantly showing it, constantly throwing the clips up there, do you think that contributes to the fear for people? Do you think it needs to be that much out in the open where it's reported on? So, because every news station had it on for so long.
Yeah, it's a totality of it. I mean, if you sit there and watch it too long, you think that's all that is happening in the world. And it does get to you. That's why I think, you know, it really is supposed to be there for your convenience, that you can get the top news and what's happening right now anytime you turn on the TV. But you turn on, be going, okay, I see what's going on. I can walk away.
But they are looking for new angles. It's kind of like the week after before the Super Bowl. They're looking for other angles. When the news actually stops, they keep on going down other avenues, and I think sometimes it freaks people out.
Oh, big time it freaks people out. But yeah, I mean, they're trying to stick with what people want to hear them talking about. That's what drives ratings, and people want to hear them talking about that stuff because people want to be informed. If there's something that's happened, you want to know about it because more than ever, this kind of stuff could impact your life. So it is, you know, important. So I think it's putting a lot of people, you know, on edge, and it's making people anxious. And unfortunately, it's, you know, making people more angry, and it's more divisive. And that's why I love to see this story about this 11-year-old kid. He's 11 years old in El Paso. He has started the El Paso Challenge, where he's challenging everybody in El Paso to do 22 good deeds for each other in honor of the 22 victims who were murdered at that Walmart.
Oh, that's so
The
sweet.
kid is 11 years old and he's doing this.
I love that.
And it goes to show you that you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to even be old. You can do anything out there to make a positive mark. And if you feel, like I think probably a lot of us do, you feel helpless in all this and you don't know what to do, and the only thing you know how to do is just keep watching the news over and over again, this is something to do. And that's something that everybody can do. You know, we can all start with a little bit of an infusion of positivity, and anybody can take on that challenge, not just El Paso.
I'm going to start right now.
Yep.
Breakfast is on the bird, whatever you guys want.
There's one. Hello.
I mean, I know Kevin's not going to take me up on that, but Mama, just get up.
I just ate 20 minutes ago.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's a long show, baby. It's a long show.
Okay. All right. Maybe take you up on lunch, though.
Yeah, where are you going to be for lunch?
Yeah.
This guy's buying.
Hit me up for that. So I like that story, and I think that we are, like Jay Bird saying, you're getting 24 hours of negativity and anxiety. So it's nice to hear just a moment of peace. So that's what one kid is doing. Let's all jump on that today.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. We got another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and if you love craft beer like I love craft beer, you cannot miss the PGA National Resort and Spa's Craft Beer Bash coming up Saturday, August 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. They've got a limited sampling of over 150 different craft beers and ciders. There's going to be live music from Sweet Justice and DJ Adonis. Now, the room packages start at just $159, including admission. Have some drinks, stay the night. Get your tickets at pgaresort.com. Check on it now at pgaresort.com.
Your next Wizarding World adventure is the wildest one yet. Roar deep into the forbidden forest with Hagrid. Hold on tight to your flying motorbike on the thrilling new coaster, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. An epic new addition to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now open only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Tune into the KVJ Show weekday mornings for your chance to win a pair of one-day Universal Orlando park-to-park tickets and a parking pass. For all the details, visit WRMF.com.
It's the hottest vacation deal this summer. Celebrity Cruises Summer Black Friday Sale. For 3 days only, save $400 on any stateroom. Plus, get 4 perks included. Premium drinks, unlimited Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, and $150 to spend on board. Escape to the Caribbean, Europe, Alaska, and beyond. With the best premium cruise line 11 years running. Offer ends August 7th. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel advisor. Offer applies to select sailings and stateroom categories. Additional restrictions apply. Ships Registry Malta.
Jim and John Arrigo here with big news. If you want a new Jeep, you gotta go to Arrigo now. It's the summer of Jeep. Hurry and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,300 new Jeeps. That's right. New Jeeps are up to $12,500 off at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. For the lowest price and the biggest selection of Jeeps, you gotta go to Arrigo. West Palm and Fort Pierce.
Subject to price set, select vehicles, all discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealers. Tax, tag, title, dealer, and options, $7.99 dealer fee must qualify. See dealer for details.
Our new Joe DiMaggio Children's Health Specialty Center is now open in Wellington. And your family is our family's specialty. So get to know us at jdch.com/Wellington.
Hey kids, the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest is back. August 24th and 25th, presented by Publix. It's happening at the South Florida Fairgrounds from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Free kids tickets at adayforkids.com. There's bounce houses for all ages, close encounters with animals, petting zoo, and pony rides in our animal land. Mini racetrack, rock wall climbing, and new to the show, robo cars, plus much more. Visit adayforkids.com for show details.
Our new Joe DiMaggio Children's Health Specialty Center is now open in Wellington. And your family is at the heart of our family. So get to know us at jdch.com/Wellington.
Jurassic Quest is coming, and now is your chance to save. Radio listeners, save 20% off your ticket order now with promo code RADIO. You'll see over 80 true-to-life-size dinosaurs, gigantic dinosaurs, animatronic baby dinosaurs, incredible walking dinosaurs, and more rides and activities than ever before. Coming to West Palm Beach and Miami. For guaranteed admission, get tickets now at JurassicQuest.com, and remember to use the promo code RADIO at checkout for special savings. That's JurassicQuest.com.
Enjoy an everyday escape with Dunkin's new Hershey's Cookies and Cream or Heath flavors and make it even more delicious with a $2 medium latte or cappuccino between 2 and 6 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'. Exclude signature lattes. Price of participation may vary. Limited time offer. Trademarks are used under license.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
Auto accident? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Starting nice on this early Wednesday morning. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky through mid-morning, then becoming mostly cloudy with a 60% chance for locally strong storms again this Wednesday afternoon. Overnight low of 77. Thursday, sunny to partly cloudy. Rain chance decreasing Thursday to 40%, the high 90.
Mid-Florida Credit Union, where it's more than banking, it's belonging. With face-to-face banking, instant issue debit cards, and even popcorn on Fridays. Mid-Florida is your community credit union.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Mid-Florida Credit Union.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, coming up on Friday, you can come check out the 10th annual Little Smiles Coral Springs annual fundraiser. Virginia is going to be at the Carolina Golf Club from 6 to 9 p.m. Anybody can come on out and try to get some of the raffles and the big cash prizes that they got going on out there.
They always do a big, huge thing. Hundreds of prizes. And it got so big, they had to move the location. So, yeah, we're now at the Carolina Golf Club.
Wow. All right. Go check it out. Coming up on Friday to support our charity Little Smiles, which is for kids in area shelters and hospitals right here in South Florida.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We're just talking about the story that 11-year-old kid in El Paso, nice statement that he is making to honor the 22 victims of the shooting there from the Walmart over the weekend. He is encouraging people to go out and commit 22 acts of kindness to other people. The kid's 11 years old. And he's already making that kind of statement. Just the kind of thing you want to see out of your kid. When you're a parent and your kid does something like that, you're like, man, that's awesome. Unless you're threatening for them to do it.
Yeah, you're the reason why they're doing it. Hey, we're going to go viral. Let's go.
You're going to do something nice. Here's what you're going to say.
I wonder how many times that happens.
I'm sure it happens.
Or it's the parents really leading the viral
I'm going to look
charge.
like a great parent. You're going to look like an awesome kid.
You're going to get you booked on Good Morning America.
Right. Yeah, they asked 1,500 parents in this survey, what's the number one thing you want your kids to be when they grow up? What do you think parents said, Virginia? If you had to guess. What would you say with your kids?
I think happy.
Happy, yeah.
Happy should be number one.
Kind to others, kindness. Is that overrated these days?
No, this list is actually very encouraging, whether or not they mean it. But the top answers are things like happy and healthy. They just want them to have a stable family life. It was just really those kind of things, be respected by their friends and their peers.
Wouldn't you also hate on the other end if you found out your kid was the bully, like the nasty bully being all mean? That'd be kind of...
You don't want that.
No.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen,
It would break your heart.
If you saw that with your own eyes, them being mean to somebody.
I'd be so upset.
I would think, from one of that, and you never know anymore, but you just watch the news. But yeah, you would think any normal parent that would be ultimately what you want, is you want to see your kid being a good kid and just having a good quality life.
Normal parent, you said.
A normal parent. Yeah, there are some that are just
Kick his ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The one thing that's kind of interesting about the list is Rich did not make the top 10 for qualities that they had. So you wouldn't know that if you talked to some of those Hollywood parents who are trying all kinds of college scandals to get their kids in, that Rich is not one of the top 10 most important things.
But again, though, they were doing that for themselves, not for the kids. It was all about what made the parents feel good.
Yeah.
When it came to that college stuff. The one girl didn't even want to go to college.
Yeah, it's tough. There are a lot of kids today that really don't. There is a new stat that had come out about how kids feel about college, and they say that the numbers are lower than ever. According to this study, half of people under the age of 21 today say they don't think college is necessary anymore.
Well, because it's not. I mean, I'm glad I graduated from college, but I look back and go, honestly, it was so much money, and I did not get that much out of it. I really didn't. I mean, it wasn't like I got this job automatically out of school. Yeah. I'm still in my 40s paying off student loans.
Oof.
And half my credits didn't transfer. I mean, it was a struggle, and when you get out of that big struggle, you're feeling like, this is it. Okay, doesn't really matter. I think some professions you definitely need a college degree, like a doctor. You got to go. You have to do all that kind of stuff. But there's some. I think a lot of people want to make it on their own.
Why do you think you did it? Was your family pushing you to do it?
I think I was going to be the first kid in my family to get a college degree. Second, I think that was the culture. You got a college degree. I played baseball. I saw all my friends getting degrees. I thought it was the right thing to do. And I think a lot of that contributes to it. But it was the pricing and the expenses. When I had to pay over $300 for an economics book, and then I had to pay for a lab on top of how much I had to pay already, I'm like, they're trying to screw me. And they were. It's all about money,
and
baby.
They did.
They did. I still am.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting if you look at the list about the kids versus their parents. 96% of parents say they still expect their kids to go to college. And for people of an older generation, 96% in this study of like 1,500 people.
Yeah, I'm not over here saying don't go to college, because I think it's a great thing if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying don't expect the choir to when you graduate, because it might not be there.
I think what parents see, and when I talk to other parents about this, because I agree with you, I think you and I have the same feelings on college, Jay Bird, is that, you know, it's good if you're going into that craft and you really kind of know what you want to do. But when I talk to other parents that really staunchly defend it for every kid and say every kid has to go to college, and I'm like, well, why? And pretty much the number one answer that I get back from parents is because my kids need that structure. You need that structure when you get out of high school, because otherwise, left to your own devices, you'll get into foolish things, having to go to class, having to study, having that kind of responsibility, and having a goal set for you early, which is graduating and getting grades, gets you focused into the real world. And as you mature and your brain develops, like I think it's the age of 25, you're pretty much set, you're locked in. That's about the time you get out of college for some people, depending upon if you go for a master's and all that. Then now you're ready to start making those decisions, and now you're structured and organized. But when you're 19 and you get out of high school, you're not. And if you just get an apartment and go running around, you're going to act like a maniac, and you'll make bad decisions you got to pay for the rest of your life.
It's training wheels.
Yeah.
It's a nice transition from living with mom and dad to being just free and clear in the workforce.
And
it's like a little ground.
I agree with. I think for some people it is structure. It's almost like the army for some people. It's a structure. But some people do. Now you can't put everybody in the same compartment, because some people out of high school, they're mature and know what they want, and they want to go for something. And if they have to go to a school that there's not really, that's the field they want to go into, just because their parents are saying you got to do this, it's not for everybody.
I think you have to know your kid. What I think is, because we only seem to have two options right now. You either have college or you have the military, but is there something that kids between the age of like 19 and 25 can kind of go into to help them.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and that's it because
trade school.
Right.
Trade school is for a lot of kids.
I do believe in trade school. I mean,
Yeah.
if you know what you want to do, I think that it's a great thing because it's not as long usually, and it's not as expensive usually.
Yeah, and that's
and it's hyper-focused.
Hyper-focused.
Mm-hmm. 89% of kids have considered doing something other than a traditional four-year college. Some of that could be even online courses, trade school, like you said, or learning on the job. And so I guess that would be your third option. And I just think for some parents, and I've got, 3 kids, I've got 2 that are through it. I've got one that's focused, dialed in. I've got one that, is kind of doing her career. You look at your kids and sometimes you just think, okay, maybe they're not going to be focused enough to do the right things. That's why you let's ship them off to college.
You also don't want a kid that's so unfocused you ship off to college and then they fail all the classes and you waste all this money, which that happens a lot too.
Sure. And so for parents, there is a list that you probably want to look at, and Princeton Review does it for you every year. They rank out the top party schools in the country. One of the problems for me when I went to college, I went to the #1 party school in America at the time. And it was just renowned for just being this. And pretty much all the kids from New England and New York that couldn't get into the higher schools would wind up where I was. And they had a lot of money and they knew how to party. And man, it was a good time. And if you're going to be sending your kid to any South Florida schools, there are 2 that you might want to watch out for. 2 South Florida schools made the top 20 party schools in the country. I will let you know what those are coming up next.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You take the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Oh, you know it, baby.
We're talking about kids today, not necessarily thinking that they need to go to college. Like, I don't know. Come on. What am I doing? Yeah, they say that pretty much more than half now are not thinking about going to college, but 96% of the parents do want them to go.
You got to do something. You just can't do nothing.
And that's, I think, what it is. Your kids would be like, I'm going to take, what do they call that one year? They take that year off.
Sabbatical?
It's
or
sabbatical.
No,
I'm going to travel.
It's like a Rumspringer. Yeah, what's the word?
Gap year, I think, is what they call it.
Gap year.
I'm going to go travel with your money, mom and dad.
And the thing is, they realize this is kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
Why would I ever go to school? I'm going to have 2 gap years.
There is a stat where people say they're going to go back to college, and if they take a year or 2 off, you never graduate. Most people don't go back to school. There's a stat on that.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
especially if you go to school for a couple years and you take a break and say, I'm going to go back. A lot of times you don't go back.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's because they found something bigger and better.
I don't
with
know.
The world.
I think you can outgrow it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that you can like try to get back in the groove and put yourself back in that mind frame. But sometimes when you miss it, you miss it.
Well, if you're making money all of a sudden, and let's say you were in college and you weren't making that much money, now you get a job and you're making some money, you have benefits, and you're not rich, but you're at least on your own a bit. Then you go back to school, and it's a different structure, man. You're not working as much, and if you are working, you're doubling up. You're doing your full-time job, then you're going to school, and then that's not living, baby.
Well, before you send the kids off to school, sometimes taking a look at the Princeton Review's list of the top party schools might help you out, because you're going, oh, they're going to be fine. You send them off to a raging party school, like what happened to me, then, yeah, sometimes it can get away from you. Yeah, my goodness.
Don't have to tell me. I went to a top party school as well, and it was difficult. There was so much fun stuff to do. Like, you really had to focus. And if you were a slow learner like me, it was hard.
Well, if you're easily distracted by a good time.
Right.
And you go to a school where, and in college, you can give you Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, that should be the norm. But when the place is raging on a Tuesday, and you're like,
Tuesday is nickel beer night, Kevin.
College
day.
That's what we did. Monday for us was nickel beer night. So, where I went, you had something every night. You're like going, I can't study. It's nickel beer night.
See, that's a true college town right there.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
It was such a deal. So there are two in Florida you got to watch out for that made the top 20 in the list. I believe they're down over the last couple of years in the rankings, but UF is your top party school in Florida. It's number 16 on the national list. Florida State is right behind at number 18 on the list. So it's not too bad. It's fun, but maybe not too crazy. The ones you got to watch out for, here's what they say, is Syracuse is number 1 now. They've got Alabama, University of Alabama at 2. University of Delaware at 3.
What else is going on there? All you can do is party, right?
I guess so. West Virginia University is number 4. I used to go there and party in the day, and it's they burn couches for fun. And number 5 is Tulane.
Okay.
And that's New Orleans, right?
It is.
Okay, so that's your top 5 party schools and the 2 biggest in Florida.
Did yours drop off, the one that you went to?
Yes, they made a big Ohio University where I went doesn't even make the top 20 anymore because some president came in and he was disgraced.
They shifted.
That they made the list. They were never outside of the top 5 for like 20 years, and he's like, we're changing this.
Did you try to become a Buckeye, or was that not in the cards for you?
I did. It's a long story. Yeah.
See, that's why I want to interview Kev. I want to get behind these stories.
Yeah. I applied. I did not get like a letter of acceptance. And apparently my dad, because he was on the alumni board, and he said, so my kid didn't make it in? They're like, no, he made it. And they're like, well, you didn't send him a letter. And so that's how I wound up at the other school. So I don't know. They tried to claim that they did. They're probably going, oh, crap. What do you tell this guy?
He's on the board.
I know your dumbass son did not make it into an easy-to-get-into school.
You're great for the board. Your kid's not good for studying.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I wound up where I wound up. Well, if you're not going to do a trade school, college, or the Army, you've always got either a career in YouTube or a reality show. That seems to be the other avenues that you can go down. Now, Jaybird has got to be sad because your Love Island is about to end.
Yeah, it's the finale week. Tonight's the last night.
How does it go? Because I haven't watched a second of it. Like, is there a winner, like on The Bachelorette?
Yeah, the public picks their favorite couple, and then I think they get a purse of money.
Okay.
But it's really it's a weird show. It is very odd. I think that's why I like it. I won't talk too much about the details. I know that annoys people.
Are people paired up and then they play as teams?
They pair up, and then when they get a connection, they bring new people in the villa that try to get a connection with them. And was their old connection, is it going to stand the test of time through the new connection? And sometimes it does not.
He is so invested in this.
In it. It's on every night at 8. It's what I put on when I go to bed. It's kind of my night.
Such a commitment.
It's my night routine. That's when I know it's getting late.
Wow, what are you going to do when it's off? You don't know when to go to bed.
Big Brother.
Well, Big Brother's on tonight.
I know.
Is Big Brother up against Love Island? And who will you choose in your Sophie's Choice?
Same network. 8 o'clock Love Island, 9 o'clock Big Brother.
Oh, okay. You don't have to pick.
He won't pick. You go for both of them. So this means this is pretty much going to be the last week for our Like Island.
It is.
Yeah. Now, what exactly is going on in this scene here, Jaybird?
You've got a couple, okay? You've got Emily and you've got Weston. They're talking with each other, and it's about a 36-second clip. How many likes do you think is in this clip?
Okay, it's 39 seconds total. 39 seconds total.
Oh, 39.
And again, there's a little controversy on how many likes there are. I have a number. Denny's has a number. Suits has a number. Virginia, you are now our official keeper.
We always have all different numbers.
What do you think, Virginia, if you had to take a guess here?
The number 17 is just hitting me between the eyes.
Okay.
17, okay. Well, I've noticed one thing is you pretty much divide by 2. Whenever we get these clips, that's how often they're liking.
Every other second.
Yeah. So if you have close to 40 seconds, the high mark would be 20 and somewhere in between. So I think 17 might be good. I would go with like a 16 somewhere in there.
Good strategy.
There's actually a formula. I found out as we played this game every single week. That's kind of what it is. Okay, so how many likes can we get here in a 39-second clip from the show Love Island?
You know, like we went on our first date and it was like magic.
Even then, I felt like everything was right. Like things just felt right with you, and like I felt so comfortable.
Okay. Now I think did I get 2 in that?
I thought I got 3.
It happened so fast.
It happened real fast because he starts off the bat with 1.
Oh, okay. Right off, he was saying like. Okay, so we're at 8 seconds right now.
And like even though we couldn't even stay on the paddleboard, like it felt so like fun to me, and like.
Okay.
That was
now. This is if you're taking notes in how to become a massive liker. I mean, this is clinical right here. I mean, this is impressive. This is how the pros do it.
Stay on the paddleboard, like it felt so like fun to me, and like.
Okay, that is 3 likes she was able to knock out in a matter of 4 seconds.
Very impressive.
That's a high ratio.
What are you at, Virginia?
Right now I'm at 7.
And how many seconds are we in, Kev?
We're at 16 and a half.
Okay.
So natural, and like I felt super comfortable with you. I was like literally trying to hold your hand the whole time.
See what she did here. You can work in double likes. If you start off with a like and your brain freezes,
you're right.
You go. It's like
buffering.
It does. Her brain freezes here,
and then you reset with another like. That's how you can work double likes into it.
I was like.
Wait, you hear her patting because she's like, brain won't work.
I was like.
Buffering.
I was like literally trying to hold your hand the whole time.
You came forward and you came running, guns blazing. And I was like, that's hot. I'm like, why am I smiling? I don't know why I'm smiling.
Wait,
that was 2.
That's a terrible line.
He worked in 2.
That's a terrible line on top of it. Hold on. I got to hit pause on here just to hear this terrible line. What did he say? You were like thirsting for water and I came guns a-blazing?
You were. It's something like you came in guns a-blazing. I was like, that's hot, or whatever he says.
This is amazing.
You came forward and you came running.
You came for water?
No, I think he said you came forward and you came running.
Okay.
I think.
You came forward and you came running.
Okay.
Guns blazing. And I was like, that's hot. I'm like, why am I smiling? I don't know why I'm smiling.
Why are you talking? I don't know why you're talking.
He's the guy on the island. They love Virginia, the cowboy.
Okay, grand finale, last 9 seconds here of Like Island.
Once I recoupled with you, like I only wanted to get to know you. Like I didn't want to spend time getting to know anybody else. I was like, I knew that I had a strong connection with you.
Oh, wow.
So there was, I think, 3 in there.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, the grand finale and the tally is right around 15 likes.
I think Virginia's got 16.
I do.
Denny's got 16 as well.
Okay.
I think 16 is our magic number.
What did I originally say?
You said 17.
Wow, I wasn't
Good
too
job.
far off.
Not bad. Not bad. Well, it's close to the ratio. 39 seconds, 16 likes.
We do have a like epidemic in this country. There's something going on. It's getting worse.
It
is really bad.
Like it's a national epidemic.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but Tyler Cameron was in town yesterday. The Bachelorette finalist had to go to court. I'll tell you how it went down coming up in your Dirt of the Day.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for delays in Broward County this morning. We have a crash on 95 northbound just before Sheridan Street that's blocking 2 left lanes. You're going to see those backups beyond Hollywood Boulevard. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Trane AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a Trane. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Big back-to-school savings are going on now during Bell's store-wide 50% off sale. Save big with 50% off original prices throughout the store. Kids apparel, school uniforms, backpacks, shoes, juniors fashion, men's and ladies sportswear, and much more. Now 50% off. Plus, get $10 in Bell's bucks for every $50 you spend. Big back-to-school savings throughout the store during Bell's store-wide 50% off sale. Going on now. Bell's. Live life local. Limited brand exclusions apply. See store for details.
Geico presents quick ways to change your life. Today, how about learning a brand new dance move? Another way to change your life is by calling your local Geico agent for help with more than just your car insurance. Also, please refrain from any unsightly gyrations. This is a family-friendly station.
At Southern 441 Nissan and Green Acres Nissan, choose from our massive selection of over 1,500 quality pre-owned vehicles placed for immediate sale and get our lifetime warranty at no charge. Shop now at Southern 441 and Green Acres Nissan, online at mynissanpd.com.
We make it easy.
You won't believe all you get included from T-Mobile for just $40 a line when you get 4 lines with AutoPay. Start with unlimited talk, text, and data on our network to use as much as you want, when you want. Like when you stream your favorite shows and movies, which you'll be doing all the time since Netflix is included with your family plan. And if you don't like nasty surprises on your bill, you'll be glad to know taxes and fees are already included, so the price you see is the price you pay. And if that wasn't enough, how about free phones for the whole family? Every new line comes with one of our latest smartphones free. So hurry into T-Mobile where it's all included.
Customers using over 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video at 480p, Revelry free via monthly credits for well-qualified customers. 0 down plus $834 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $200. 0% APR. Qualifying service and finance agreement required. If you cancel, credits stop and remaining balance due. Receive Netflix Basic one screen up to $8.99 per month value. Tax and other details in store.
Friends don't let friends sit in time-wasting, stress-making, road-raging traffic jams when they could take the Brightline train. And friends don't let friends miss out on great offers either. Right now with Brightline, you can BOGO and go on an adventure together. Because when you buy one Brightline train ticket, you get one for free. So grab a friend and use promo code BLFRIEND to get your free ticket. Friends who train together, save together. Visit GoBrightline.com to book now.
Download the new Jersey Mike's app today and earn a free regular sub after your first in-app purchase. But just like summer, it's only available for a limited time. So order ahead and skip the line. Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
Turn your dream wedding into a reality and get your free passes now to Florida's largest bridal and wedding expo. This Sunday, August 11th at the South Florida Fairgrounds. At the bridal show, find the perfect gown, wedding venue, DJ, honeymoon destination, photographer, and so much more. All while checking out hundreds of fabulous wedding companies. Don't miss the fabulous bridal fashion shows and live DJ demos. Visit flbridalshows.com. That's flbridalshows.com and get your free passes right now to the Florida Bridal and Wedding Expo.
Well, it's a sad reality. As you get older, you start to lose hormones that you had in your teens and 20s, and they really do impact your life. For guys over the age of 25, every single year, you will lose 1 pound of lean muscle and you replace it with 1 pound of fat. Your body is starting to change and you're losing the energy too. So you're going to start looking different. You're going to get that dad bod and you're just not going to be able to do what you did when you were younger. But if you get those hormones back, your body starts to change back to the way that it looked. You can keep on the lean muscle, which helps speed up your metabolism and chase away the fat. A better looking physique, and that equals better confidence. Plus, you'll get more energy back in your life, and it'll spike up your libido, which I know you'll like. Don't know about your lady, but you can check into it too, girls. You're going to love some hormone replacement therapy because of what it's going to do for you. You have even more hormones to balance. And the cool thing, your insurance is likely going to pay for your treatment, so you got nothing to lose, everything to gain. Look better, feel better. Jump on it today. WellingtonAntiaging.com.
Hi, it's Rick Dees here. And listen, no matter how often you wash your car, Zips Car Wash has a deal for you. Check out zipscarwash.com and save up to 70% on a single wash, or you can get unlimited monthly wash memberships for one low price. I feel good. I went to Zips.
If you want a great deal on your next car, don't overpay for it. Please don't. You've got to go to Off Lease Only. Check out the pricing and the inventory. Give yourself a couple minutes today online because everything is upfront pricing, no haggle pricing. It's right there on the website at offleaseonly.com. And they've got a huge inventory, thousands of vehicles, newer cars with lower miles at the lowest prices. Cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, doesn't matter what you're looking for. They have it online. Financing is available. Trade-ins are wanted. This is the way you will save so much money on your next car purchase. Offleaseonly.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off Lease Only Palm Beach on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I'll tell you about local boy gone big, Tyler Cameron, who's from Jupiter, who was on the last season of The Bachelorette, who has now been spotted all over Hollywood and on a date, apparently, with Gigi Hadid. Was back here locally yesterday. What happened in his court case, I will tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, did you see Ariana Grande is coming out with a new perfume, Jay Bird? Oh my gosh, this is so what I'm going to get you for Christmas. It's called Thank You Next.
Oh
wow. Thank you. Next.
I just can't. That sounds about right, honestly.
It is a beautiful pink glass container, and it sits inside a white broken heart.
Yeah,
sounds lovely.
I mean, mic drop.
That's such a sassy term.
So
thank you. Next. About anything that you don't like.
I love it.
I know you do. Would you want that?
Yeah, I would.
Would you wear it?
I would. I mean, I'd have to smell it first. I mean, if it smells like dog butt, then no, I would not wear it.
It's not going to smell like dog butt.
It's probably going to smell good. Dakota Johnson, you know who she is, right?
Yes.
So she's an actress, and she's talking about how when she was growing up in the Hollywood circles, because her dad is Don Johnson, this is her little trick she would do to try to get a reservation at a fancy restaurant.
I wanted to go to the good restaurants when I was growing up. When
Do
I
you
was in
know
high
George
school.
Clooney?
No, I don't.
So wait, you would call up and go, hey, I got a table for George Clooney?
Yeah, because nobody else is named George Clooney. Also, it works every time. Try it.
I should actually try, yeah.
You can't get into a restaurant.
I can't get into any restaurant.
But I used to do that when I was a teenager.
What would happen when you show up?
I'd say he's going to join us later. It'd be like a bunch of kids.
He's going to join us later. Right. Does that actually work?
She said it did. She really was saying that it works, at least in her town.
I wonder if that would work in South Florida.
If I called the Cheesecake Factory, go, I've got the Kevin Ralston coming in at 1 o'clock.
They've always got a table at the Cheesecake.
Not always.
That place is huge.
The one in City
He would
Place.
come back in here and be going, it worked. Oh, my
No.
gosh.
They just have 8,000 tables at Cheesecake. That place is massive.
That's not always true. When it's in the apex of their run, you need to wait for a table. And the Kevin Ralston could get me one.
Is there any place that is busy enough in South Florida where it's hard to get into, where you could try dropping a celebrity's name? And would it be a George Clooney, or do you have to try to be like it's Tiger Woods or Michael Jordan or Serena Williams?
I would never have the balls to do it.
I mean, it'd be fun to try.
I'm just curious if it work, yeah.
We could try different celebrities. How low down the A-list, down to the D-list does it work?
Yeah, we start with the big names like I just went through. And then, yeah. Then
They start. You end it with, so Corey Feldman is coming in town. He's got a huge entourage.
We end it with Suits.
Suits does traffic for 97.9 WRMF.
He needs
Ever
a
hear-
table.
And Nights.
And Nights. Ever hear
Yeah.
of him?
Yeah, he's kind of a big name around here.
Okay, we start with Kevin Ralston, the A-lister.
Well, yesterday, Tyler Cameron was right here in a Palm Beach County courthouse. He was in there answering charges from the crash that happened back in May when he rear-ended a pickup while he was in his truck in Jupiter. Now, in case you don't know, Tyler is, of course, the local boy from The Bachelorette who's now going out to Hollywood and hopefully will be the next Bachelor. We're not sure how that's going to play out yet. But in his court case, how that played out is he pled no contest to careless driving charges, and a judge ordered him to attend 8 hours of driver improvement school. And then in that same moment, 500 local girls signed up for driver improvement school.
Really?
Can we find out when and where this local driver improvement school is? Because I want to go.
You actually do need to improve your driving, too.
You're right. I'll bring the bird. We'll get a group deal.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm a terrible driver.
Bachelor did well. Number 2 in the ratings this last week. Right behind America's Got Talent.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
With all that drama and the windmill and the who
Yeah.
you going to pick and the jet and he's gone. It worked.
America's Got Talent still bringing it in, huh?
It rules the summertime. It's a huge show. It's crazy.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Okay. A few celebrities having a birthday today include Charlize Theron is 44 today, and David Duchovny of The X-Files turns 59. Also, I want to say a quick happy birthday to Scott. Love you. Mama, Papa Bean, Shelby, and Cheese. Also, happy birthday to my love, Brendan. You can be in your mid-30s as long as you like. Didn't realize men, too, are self-conscious about their age.
Oh.
Steph and the Fuzz Nuggets. So there you go. Cute little birthdays. You got one you want to get to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. mail at kvjshow.com. I got a text. Somebody wants like a PSA here. People driving where the roads are flooded, where there's standing water, do not stop as you're going through it. Keep moving. That's how you stall and get stuck. I saw a couple stuck cars yesterday. It was crazy. I couldn't believe.
I did too. Yeah.
It was kind of like in the afternoon. I would say maybe around 3:30, 4 o'clock. It was like end of the world thunderstorm. The lightning and thunder was about 8 seconds apart.
You have to see the picture that Virginia's husband Panda took. Did you see that thing?
No.
It's pretty amazing. I'll show you.
Was it downtown he took that?
Yeah, that was just west of 95 by where he works. And he went out there with a drone.
He caught a lightning bolt, complete full form and everything. It looks amazing.
Look at that.
You could hang that on a wall.
Wow, that is amazing.
We got to post
Did
that.
he just take it at the right time, or how'd that work out?
Well, he was doing a video with his drone, and so he screenshot the video.
Oh, that's cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Let's post that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I would. Yeah, you could turn that into a
piece of wall art.
Frameable, yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, there was some serious lightning going on yesterday.
Does thunder calm you like it calms me? It makes me so relaxed. The louder the thunder, the more relaxed I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
A light rumble I'm okay with, but if it starts to get a little too much, then like almost yesterday I was like, this seems a little odd.
Biblical?
It was, yeah. I almost was like, okay, if I look outside, what am I going to see? So I just hid in my room. Yeah, it was crazy. And then there were some cars that were stalling out. It does get crazy, and that's what we're seeing is some of the flash flooding. I think the moon's got something to do with all this kind of stuff that's happening too.
The moon.
Yeah, and them king tides or whatever they call them. So, yeah, the PSA is keep moving. That's how you stall and get stuck. Also, if people are leaving space between them and the car in front of them, don't cut them off. Leave space.
And just beware of the moon. That's a good PSA overall.
Yeah, so there's a lot of comments that are coming out about all that crazy stuff. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, last night we had Kiss at the BB&T Center. Tonight, another big show is going to be going on. It is the Jonas Brothers. They're going to be at American Airlines Arena. Now, we gave out meet and greet passes for this show, so we were all over this Jonas Brothers coming up. And in just a couple minutes here, we need to find a Jonas Brothers fan. We are going to hook somebody up here with some tickets to Universal Orlando. That's what we got for you. Universal Orlando.
Sweet.
Yes. So if you think you know some Jonas Brothers, give us a call because we're going to play Finish the Lyric, where we start playing the first part of a Jonas Brothers song. When we cut it off, you got to be able to finish the lyric. So you have to know Jonas Brothers songs. Okay? That is the name of the game.
I'm out.
Okay. Jaybird is not going to do well at this. So he won't play. You can. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 to win your Universal Orlando tickets right here at the KVJ Show.
Sweat dripping off me before I even knew her name. La la la, you felt like oh la la la, yeah, no. Sapphire and moonlight, we danced for hours in the same tequila sunrise. Her body fit right in my hands, la la la. You felt like oh la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming. There's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. On your lips undress me, hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for ya. All along I've been coming for ya. And I hope it meant something to ya. Call my name, I'll be coming for ya. Coming for ya. For ya. Oh, she loves it when I call for ya. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for ya.
Okay, here we go. Got some Universal Orlando passes. It's a fun little trip you can take up there as they continue to make big announcements about expansion on Universal. They just opened up the Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at the Universal Orlando Resort. And what we got for you here today is a pair of one-day park-to-park tickets and a parking pass. That's going to be the hookup.
Ooh, the parking pass.
The parking pass, which if you go to some of those places, parking pass is actually a big deal.
It's like $19.
Go downtown here in West Palm, you got to pay $20 sometimes for parking.
You're right.
It's insane. It is some crazy stuff. So that's why that parking pass is such a big deal. All right, so what we got here is a big old Jonas Brothers fan. This is Michaela from Stewart. Hello, Michaela.
Guys.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, good, good. All right, we can do this in just one fell swoop here. We're going to play a Jonas Brothers song for you. You got to finish the lyrics. Okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
We believe in you.
Oh, I do.
You got this.
Thank you. I believe in myself.
All right, don't get too cocky.
Famous last words.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit you up with the Jonas Brothers song Burnin' Up.
Okay.
Hopefully you like the classics, okay?
Oh, I do.
Okay, let's see what you can do here. Burnin' Up. Belt it out, girl.
Oh, boy, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, God, I was too cocky. Oh, God.
High heels. Okay, I'm going to hit it with you one more time. Come on, you got this. Come on.
Okay. All right, all right.
Okay.
I think it just goes into the chorus from there, right? It just says, I'm burning up for you.
You
I
gotta
don't know.
sing it with feeling.
Give it to us. Don't ask me the question. I ain't going to help you out.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Sing.
I'm going to stick with my gut. I'm going to say it goes to the chorus, and it goes with, I'm burning up for you.
Okay, so you think the next line is I'm burning up for you. Okay, it's got to be I'm burning up for you to get the win here.
All by yourself, gotta catch my breath.
Unfortunately,
I wasn't even close.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's tough. Are you going to be going to the show at all tonight?
I am.
You are. Okay, well, you know what? You've got all day to brush up on that song because there's no doubt they're playing it tonight.
My 2008 knowledge really let me down here. So.
It's okay. Don't be so hard on
It
yourself.
was a short
all right.
clip. It was hard.
Yeah, it was tough.
Let's blame Denny.
It was Denny's fault. He
Denny!
edited at a weird spot.
Damn it, Denny.
It was all him, huh? She just went blank right there.
Coach, I think they got to sing it. I think just speaking it, I mean, what fun is that?
Well, I think she got on here and it was just, I think the game was a little too big for Michaela.
It happens.
Yeah, and definitely singing, putting a little bit of feeling into it.
It helps.
That definitely helps. I was going to do it. So if you think you got what it takes here for a Jonas Brothers song and you want to win our Universal Orlando tickets, you just hit us up, 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show. Well, on the other end of the spectrum, the streaming game is starting to change a little bit. Disney has just announced they're going to be bundling its Disney Plus streaming service with Hulu and ESPN Plus. How much would you pay a month?
So they've got the Alfred Hitchcock Presents that I love, and I pay for it already just for that.
Is Hulu all TV, or does it have movies too?
I don't know, because I only watched Alfred Hitchcock on there. It might have movies. I know it definitely has a lot of TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's for the most part what it's going to be. And I will let you know that this is the Hulu version with the ads. So there will be commercials on this streaming service that you're paying for. I know we've all been so spoiled with Netflix with no commercials.
Oh, you are. As soon as a commercial comes on, even if it's a 5-second commercial, I have an edge to me for about 20 minutes after just because I'm annoyed.
Get ready. I think it's starting to change, and Netflix is still standing by that they will never, ever add commercials to their platform, but people are starting to say, yeah, but your financial plan does not make sense without commercials.
You need commercials. That's why you're starting to see in all of these shows these blatant commercials right away. The Hills on MTV is so ridiculous with it.
Mm-hmm.
How many channels of ESPN do you get with ESPN Plus?
There are 3 typically, and they're getting ready to put out a spoof. They do ESPN Ocho every now and then with ridiculous sports on it because they did it in the movie Dodgeball.
Okay.
So they do that, but it's pretty much 3, but then you get access on their app to other stories and videos that you get specials.
Would that cover all your sports that you need in life?
No, because you still need, like, your Fox Sports will carry a lot of stuff that'll be there. So, and every now and then there'll be something that's on NBC.
Pretty sure ESPN doesn't cover WWE as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Some people do cover wrestling as a sport, by the way.
As a sport, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Some local news does.
We're trying to have a serious conversation. Do you mind?
I'm telling you, man.
The adults are talking.
Okay, so you're talking about Disney Plus with Hulu and ESPN Plus. How much are you going to pay a month?
Me, personally?
Jaber, what do you think the value would be?
I wouldn't pay more than $10 a month. I think that value is going to probably be $15.99 a month.
$15.99. What do you think, Virginia?
I wouldn't pay more than $8.99.
I changed my answer. It's going to be under 10. It's going to be $9.99 a month.
Oh, $9.99. That is a good guess. It feels a lot better. $12.99. Now, they say the good news is that's $5 less than if you bought them all separately. So you get a value in there.
But you still have to watch the ads?
On Hulu, you do. Yeah.
Are there ads on Disney and ESPN too?
No, that I don't know. It just said the Hulu and ESPN Plus. I mean, if you're watching a regular ESPN network,
it does have ads.
Oh yeah, big time. Come on, man. This is the mouse running this, Virginia. They don't play.
That mouse gets paid.
Yeah.
And if you don't pay the mouse, your leg's broken.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got Mariah on here from Port St. Lucie. Going to give it one more try here. Got to try to get some redemption for Jonas Brothers fans here. It is Finish the Lyric. Okay, are you ready with this, Mariah?
Yes.
Okay, we just tried Burn It Up a second ago. Michaela did not go well. Let's see if this one goes better. I'm going to hit you up with the song Sucker, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to play the clip, and when they stop singing, you got to pick it up and finish to the end of the line, okay?
Okay.
The line in the song. Okay, here you go. Here's your Jonas Brothers tune.
I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough.
You're the medicine in my brain. You're the medicine in the...
Medicine in the... What was that? Was that a brain fart at the... You're the medicine in the... Okay, it is...
You're the medicine in the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious.
Oh.
I'm a sucker for you.
Oh, man.
There's no tickets for you.
Just
kidding.
Nice try.
Riggy is hard this week.
I don't know. What is it with... am I finding out here that Jonas Brothers fans don't know any of the lyrics to any of their songs? Is that what's going on here?
It's disappointing.
Is there going to be a bunch of people at American Airlines Arena tonight just going, watermelon, 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 like trying to sing along to lyrics they don't know?
It's a bloodbath right now.
Oh.
It's Jonas Brothers 2, The People 0.
Dang.
Or is it Riggy Ralston 2?
I don't know. It seems like Riggy and Denny's have teamed up to get no winners.
Wow.
Yeah, this is what they want. They want the drama.
They want the tickets for themselves.
Well, is this? I need to know from Jonas Brothers fans. Is if we hit you up with really hard? I thought Burning Up and Sucker were big Jonas Brothers songs. I mean, I'm not a. What do they call them?
We play them like they are.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought those would be two songs that people know the lyrics to. I've only got one more chance left.
Oh,
to me, this is. And then it's over, and then we just got to say Jonas Brothers fans don't really know the Jonas Brothers.
You're shutting it down after one more.
Oh, yeah.
There's not even a bonus Jonas.
We've got two. No, this is the bonus Jonas.
Wow.
Coming up, yeah, we all got 2 strikes. Jonas Brothers fans, can you get it together and actually win this game? We'll find out next.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up from there, sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy.
would assume they're going to do that song tonight in concert. I mean, I know that's DNCE, but, that's one of the Jonas Brothers doing that song. So I imagine and I assume they probably even do the stuff that Nick Jonas has done solo.
Maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I don't even know what to think about Jonas Brothers fans, Jay Bird.
You can do your solo stuff, but can you do stuff that a whole different band did?
I would think so.
I mean, how big of a fan are you?
I would think you can. I'm not.
This is tough love, Virginia. We're trying to fire up the Jonas Brothers fans so they come in here and nail it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how just passionate Jonas Brothers fans are. I mean, we saw some passion last week when we gave away the meet greet passes, the Intercom Challenge.
I don't know if y'all saw that broke into a fight. By the way,
did it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what doesn't break into a fight these days?
One group thought they deserved it. It was a good read.
Oh really? Okay, they thought they did, huh? Well, got a burning question here from a Jonas mom. Still some tickets are left for the show tonight. My kids don't want to go with me, even though my 21-year-old daughter is once obsessed and wanted to marry Joe. I want to go. Is it lame if I go by myself? It's opening night after 10 years in our backyard. Give Mama some advice, please. Love you all.
Go. Have fun.
Yeah, totally go.
Yeah, I think you should go.
Bring a different kid.
Bring a girlfriend.
Yeah, if you can find somebody. If not, I mean, honestly,
Go
solo.
Yeah.
Who cares?
People give me crap for eating alone at a restaurant. I'm like, sometimes someone wants us to eat. Sometimes people like being alone.
Well, I was thinking about this. Oddly enough, as I'm driving, all I do is drive and think of the Jonas Brothers. And I was kind of wondering, I'm like, are they going to stay now Jonas Brothers, or will they split and do solo projects again? Because you may not get the Jonas Brothers again for another 10 years.
Oh, Kevin, don't say that.
I know.
I think they're going to stay Jonas for a little bit.
You do?
Because they now appreciate. I listened to an interview with them, and
you did?
Very
Okay.
in depth into the dynamic and the relationship. They had other people in their ears years ago, and it sounds like what happened is the other people in their ears turned them against each other.
Oh no!
And then they realized years later, now that they're adults, that they never had beef. It was all these people trying to make beef and make drama. And now they've bare bones it down to them, and they communicate with each other now. They don't let all these other yes
they don't
men
speak through another party.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And they respect it for what it is now. I mean, they're getting a second chance at all of this, and they really do respect and are so grateful for it.
This is the second time I've heard that story, and it's a lot longer the second time.
I love their interview they did.
Allison is on here from Jupiter. Hello, Allison.
Hello.
Allison, you are the Jonas Brothers fans' last hope here.
I hope I get this. I'm so nervous.
Okay, let's see here. This is the last chance. We've had 2 up, 2 down so far, and finished the lyric Jonas Brothers. Their show tonight at American Airlines Arena. If they're listening, they're going to be so sad if you don't get this.
You're right. You are like the Luke Skywalker right now. You're the only hope. You're here to
God.
save the Jonas Brothers.
Are you trying to ice the kicker here, Jay Bird?
No, I'm just trying to let her know how important this is.
No pressure. Everyone's listening.
Okay, we've gone through Burning Up, didn't know it. Gone through Sucker, didn't know it. Now we're on the song Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Okay, here you go, Allison. I'm going to play this clip. When they stop singing, you need to pick it up and sing to the end of the line of the song, okay? Hello, Allison?
Oh, the pressure was too much.
Yeah, I think
She's
so.
out. Oh, no, we put too much pressure.
Oh, man,
Oh, look.
and the Jonas Brothers fans have struck out.
It's over.
It's over.
He's gone.
Yes, they went 0 for 3. Dang.
That is sad.
That's tough.
Kevin.
That's tough.
Man, Summer of Rig don't play.
Yeah, I don't know. Put that on me or not. I put that on Jonas Brothers fans.
But I'm just saying the overall essence of the Summer of Rig is done.
I feel like there's some fans out there yelling at the radio going, those girls don't represent us.
Probably, but those girls didn't get through.
I mean, it's so smug in here.
Y'all got to dial faster, girl.
It is so smug in
That's
here.
it. All right. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Okay, everything was going great on 2 dates, and then things got really weird on the 3rd. And it's about what he wore. What could he have worn that was so weird? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for delays in Broward County this morning. We have a crash on 95 northbound just before Sheridan Street that's blocking 2 left lanes. You're going to see those backups beyond Hollywood Boulevard. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Well, one thing I learn every single day, just how important my internet is. Without it, I wouldn't be able to get my work done. My kid would not be able to play his favorite games. But I also love the fact, too, that I've got the ultimate control when it comes to my internet. That's what you get when you get yourself Xfinity. And they got the best deal of the year right now on their internet and TV. Now through September 5th, you can get their best deal of the year. It's huge savings on the internet and the TV with the top 4 networks included for only $70 a month for 2 years with a 2-year agreement. Plus, you can always catch your favorite shows and movies with 2 years of DVR service and 1 year of Showtime also included. You can ask about even more savings too when you add Xfinity Mobile. You could get $250 back. The best deal of the year ends September 5th. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or go to an Xfinity store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Restrictions apply. New Extra TV and Blast Internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees, including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After 2-year agreement term and 1-year Showtime promo, regular rates apply.
It's so hot outside, no one wants to move, let alone think about shaving, waxing, or covering up unwanted tattoos or skin imperfections. Forget about getting ready. Stay ready with up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a consultation and get info about our free lifetime guarantee. You deserve it.
When it comes to raising kids, it is tricky and it is back to school time. And so if you need a little help and you need some guidance and you want free help from right here, trusted local sources, you've got it. Thanks to our friends at the Children's Services Council. It's an app and it's a website. It's called the Every Parent app and the Every Parent website. And on top of giving you all kinds of tips, it'll give you things to do with the family here in the last week of summer vacation, fun activities, places you can go that you may have not even realized, like wildlife sanctuaries, local museums, inspiration to be a better parent. Go onto the website, everyparentpbc.org, or download the app onto your phone, create your free family profile today, and discover all kinds of hidden gems and unique stuff to do right here in Palm Beach County. That's Every Parent. It's one word, the Every Parent app.
South Florida, listen up. Jim and John Arrigo here with an important announcement. If you want a new Jeep, you gotta go to Arrigo now. It's the summer of Jeep at Arrigo. Hurry and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,300 new Jeeps. Did you hear, Jim? New Jeeps are up to $12,500 off at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Or get new Jeeps starting as low as $89 a month. $89 a month. Choose from new Compasses, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, and Gladiators. Hurry, don't miss out on over 1,300 new Jeeps at up to $12,500 off. At Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer group. For the lowest price and the biggest selection of Jeeps, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce. Saving Jeep buyers the most on Florida's coast since 1989.
Off MSRP, select new vehicles, subject to prior sale, 42 monthlies, 10K miles a year, $35.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 4 locations. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for something delicious to eat, bring the family to Rose Elita's Tex-Mex Grill. I love their food. I've been eating there for 4 or 5 years now. I discovered them then, and I love their ribs. Now, they're located at 5949 Congress Avenue. It's where we always do our Cinco de Mayo celebration. They got something for everybody. The kids love the Mexican pizza. I've had it before too. It is delicious. They've got Tex-Mex egg rolls that are fantastic. They've got also something you would like, Virginia, Mexican fondue. I know you'll love that.
I do.
Brenda and Jay are the owners of Rosalita's. They do a great job there. They've been around since the mid-'90s. Award-winning food. There's a reason why people from all over South Florida go to Rosalita's, because they nail it. They can also cater your birthday parties and holiday festivities. Even if something's not on their menu, they can go ahead and prepare that for you. Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, 5949 Congress Avenue. And remember, Bigfoot is real.
With Dunkin' Go-Tos, you can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites, like 2 egg and cheese wraps for $2, 2 bagels with cream cheese spread for $4, and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $5. In my opinion, it's a deal that's pretty tough to beat. That's just if you want my go-to cents. If you don't want my go-to cents, it's go too late. Dunkin' Go-Tos, a great deal for $2, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and if you love craft beer like I love craft beer, you cannot miss the PGA National Resort and Spa's Craft Beer Bash coming up Saturday, August 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. They've got a limited sampling of over 150 different craft beers and ciders. There's going to be live music from Sweet Justice and DJ Adonis. Now, the room packages start at just $159, including admission. Have some drinks, stay the night. Get your tickets at pgaresort.com. Check on it now at pgaresort.com.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Starting nice on this early Wednesday morning. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky through mid-morning, then becoming mostly cloudy with a 60% chance for locally strong storms again this Wednesday afternoon. Overnight low of 77. Thursday, sunny to partly cloudy. Rain chance decreasing Thursday to 40%, the high 90.
Taco Bell is turning up the heat with the new Steak Reaper Ranch fries. It's the bold Mexican spices and warm nacho cheese sauce you love, topped with steak and drizzled with the fiery heat of their Carolina Reaper Ranch sauce. Try this red hot remix at Taco Bell today.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, make sure you're checking out the KVJ Show on podcast. You can listen to us anytime you want throughout the course of the day. If you can't listen to the entire KVJ Show, it's going to be there for you without music and commercials. And we also do a bonus after the show podcast. It's really cool, and you can check it out if you've got an iPhone. Look for a little purple app. It's called Podcasts. Go for the KVJ Show, and you can find it there, or it's at thekvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, Allison is saying that it was our phones that punted her off when she tried to go for the Jonas Brothers song a second ago.
Well, based on our history,
yeah,
I don't think she's lying.
I don't doubt it because, yes, unfortunately, we have the most unreliable phones in radio.
We got them held together by one of those tin cans and a string. That's cool, right?
Yeah, well, no.
Our microphones ain't that great either.
Yeah. Got a lot of problems here. So, Allison, you say you're all ready to go. We're going to give you a shot at this, okay? Okay.
Oh, no.
That sounds great. All right. I don't know. Maybe that might have been your phone, actually.
Are you underwater, Allison?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Is this better?
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. We got you. Okay. Now that you totally had time to Google this song, you cannot miss it.
You're right.
Please don't miss it.
Yeah, you should have the lyrics sitting right in front of you right now. Okay, here we go. I just want to get a Jonas Brothers winner here. The song is cool. You finish the lyrics.
Okay. So like Post Malone when I get home, sitting. Hold on, one more time. Can you play it one more time?
Oh boy, Kevin.
Hold on. Like Post Malone when I got home, sitting there winning like it's Game of Thrones. Boom.
Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. I'll give you that. Yes. And Shannon with a boom. Okay, very nice. Sitting there like it's Game of Thrones. Very nice. We'll hook you up with the Universal passes for that, okay?
Nice.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thanks for calling back.
Okay. Yes, you're welcome.
Sorry about the phone.
Yeah, glad we got that worked out.
It makes it more exciting.
Yeah, sure does. All right, there you go. A little redemption for the Jonas fans. Pair of one-day park-to-park tickets and a parking pass for you if you want to book your own Universal Orlando trip. You can. Just go online to universalorlando.com. It has been a little while for Jackie since she's been in the dating game. So, when it's been a while, sometimes you're like, okay, is this just what the world's like now? But she has somebody that she's been dating, and she's kind of curious, is this really that weird what they did? Like, would this be a makeup or a breakup for most people, like in the dating game today?
It's a jungle out there, Virginia.
It can be.
I'm so glad I'm not in it. Ugh, no thanks.
So, Jackie, give us a little bit of a backdrop about, what your dating situation is and a little bit about your past, too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was married in my early 20s, but I lost my husband 4 years later in a car accident. So it's been about 2 years since he passed, and I haven't done much dating. But recently I went to a festival, and I met a really hot guy, and he seemed really cool. So we went on a date, and it went great. So we went on another one. And, during this date, I opened up about my husband and even opened up my phone and showed a picture. And in the picture, my husband had on a New York City shirt, similar, the same one as John Lennon's famous picture. He wears this New York City shirt.
Okay.
And my date commented on it, and he really liked it. And so we decided to go on a third date. And on this date, he walks up, and he has on the same exact shirt.
Okay.
And from my husband's picture, it has the New York City on it. It's the same one. And for me, it just got kind of weird. So I asked him, what's up with this shirt? Like, where did you get this shirt? And he said, well, I liked your husband's shirt so much. I went online, I found it, and I figured you would like that I have it on. And it just, the date got weird after that. I mean, he explained that he's a fan of the Beatles and he loves John Lennon, but for me, it was just really weird. I just wanted to get you guys' take on it.
Okay. Do you think this is, if you had to put this on a weird scale, Virginia, 5 being just, totally like wacky, he sees the photo that her husband was in and the shirt he's wearing, and he goes and gets the same one, decides it's a good idea to wear that to the next date.
It's a solid 3.
Of weirdness?
Of weirdness. I just think that it's trying to be too much, too fast, and really not having a gauge on what's appropriate and what's not. Like, I question his judgment if he thought buying the same T-shirt as her dead husband and then wearing it on their date would be a good idea.
We try to walk through, like, what would be your thinking on that. Now, okay, if you go get the shirt and you're like, oh, that's a really cool shirt, I'd like to get that shirt, the last thing I would think is like, okay, I just hope that Jackie would never see me wearing it because she'd be like, okay, weirded out. And the first thing he thinks is a good idea is the exact opposite of what I would think would be a good idea, and that's to actually wear it.
His judgment's just a little off for me.
Right. The next step is going to be an old picture with his face photoshopped in it with her, and that's at the kind of level we're talking about.
It's weird.
Yeah, we don't know. That could be the next level because if you don't have the wherewithal to know that's inappropriate, I'm concerned.
I know that shirt, but it's a popular shirt, though. It is a popular shirt.
But he went and bought it.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah, I've seen the photo. I just kind of like did a little Google search and it pops right up. And yeah, I've seen that before.
I'm just thinking if I was with a girl and she saw a picture of an ex-girlfriend and then
Or your dead wife.
Or your dead wife, yeah. And then she's wearing the same dress, I would think that's weird. Okay.
It's definitely, it's
weird.
without a doubt weird, but this is the question. I mean, is this everything else so far has been cool about the guy, but you're talking about the third date, he does something really weird. First two was cool. She opens up a little bit on the second one because she feels comfortable.
Oh.
And then date 3, he completely weirds her out.
But date 3, I mean, people can hide their crazy side for years.
But he'd had 2 good dates, and then, maybe everything would have been good on the third one, but she's just, as soon as he walks up, she's like all out of sorts and just weirded out.
Is it possible he just has that shirt and it's just a coincidence that he wears it?
No, because he commented on it, and then she asked him, and he said, I bought it.
Yeah, he saw it and was like, oh, what a cool shirt. And then it probably clicked for him like, oh, I need to go get that.
3.5.
The fact that he wore it. Now, I could see, be like, oh, I love that shirt. I'm going to have to go get that. But I need to make sure Jackie never sees me wearing it because she's going to be weirded out.
He just might be an emotional dummy. And, he may have had no malintent.
Do you want to date emotional dummy? He's
Exactly.
hot, though. He's hot, though.
How hot is he? If he's a 3 on the scale of bad move.
Where's he got to be? He's got to be at least an 8 or hotter?
He's got to be an 8 or hotter.
Is she still on the line?
Yeah.
Okay, out of 1 to 10, 8 or hotter?
She's about an 8.
Okay.
Okay, he's about an 8. So he's trying to. I think that's why she's trying to really sort this out. We say at an 8, it's okay. He's saying he's about an 8. So when you're about an 8, not quite an 8.
I wouldn't flush this one down the toilet just yet.
Okay.
But I would proceed with caution because he might not be emotionally intelligent.
Okay, so you're not for the breakup yet?
It's weird. It's weird.
I would give him a 4th date, but this has got to be an A or higher date.
And you're grading him real hard.
Yeah, this is like, you cannot, that was a bad move.
And test him some more. Put stuff out there and see what he does with it.
Well, what's next? He has the same haircut?
Yeah, just be careful with this guy.
He's driving the same car her husband did.
I mean, that would definitely, at that point, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, it's done, yeah. Okay, would you be in or would you be out? Is this a makeup or a breakup for you if you were Jackie? 877-979-WRMF. And how weird do you think that is that he would go out and buy a shirt that her deceased husband had worn in a photo with her? You can let us know. Call or text here at the KVJ Show.
Trust fund babies, Brooklyn loft, by the bathroom. We said let's talk, but my confidence is wearing off. Well, these are my people, these are my friends. She grabbed my face and that's when she said, I like that you're broken like me. Maybe that makes me a fool. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you.
Okay, what do the people think about Jackie's date? 2 of them are pretty good. In fact, she starts to open up and she lets the guy she's going on a date with know that, hey, I was married before. My husband died in a car accident. Even shows him a photo. He was wearing this shirt that said New York City in the photo. And then on the 3rd date, the guy that she's now dating shows up in that same shirt. And I think he's like, hey, cool, look at me. It's like and somebody's saying, look, I think he was trying to pay tribute.
He was, but
a lot of people do think it's weird.
It's off.
Gotta be careful when you get too familiar too soon.
Right.
Text says, I'm chalking this up to bad judgment. I'm a guy. Guys are dumb. We do dumb stuff.
That is true. I mean, it is totally true, sir.
And he said, I'm a solid 6.
He knows himself.
Hey, ain't no wrong with a solid 6.
No,
you're not a weak 6. You're a solid 6. Let me see. Why not ask him, why did you buy the shirts? Maybe he was trying to show that he's okay with their situation. I think it did kind of. I think he did kind of. I got the feeling that he had let her know. Yeah, I got it. Hey, what do you think?
Bought them after I saw the picture.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think? Huh? Right?
Ugh. cringe. I'm just cringing.
Mm-hmm. Some people are saying, yeah, I just don't feel like there's enough to totally broom him. I mean, if he had 2 good dates, he did something weird on the 3rd. But then there are other people saying that is a 10 out of 5 psycho. You need to run.
10 out of 5? It's not that bad.
People are being dramatic on the text service. Imagine that.
Yeah. Somebody from Orlando said, I cannot believe that a possibly good connection is being ruined over a T-shirt.
Well, it's not really about the T-shirt. It's about what goes behind the T-shirt.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, if you just say T-shirt, it's one thing, but it's not.
It's about the fact that he didn't realize it would be weird for her.
Somebody's calling Jackie out saying, you know what? I also kind of question you, Jackie, because who shows pictures of their deceased husband on a second date? That's weird.
Well, did he see it or did she show it?
She showed it.
And that's what he's saying what you did, Jackie, was weird.
When she was talking about that, I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, that might be a little too early. I mean, yes, if you're talking about the fact that you're a widow, you can say, I lost my husband, but to start pulling out photos.
Wait till at least after appetizers.
That may be too soon.
Okay.
I just photos. Maybe it was too soon for photos.
Okay, but how do you know how it happened that way? It could have happened, organically where the picture was shown.
Yeah.
Well, then if that's the case, how could she even try to put him under the microscope for being weird when what she did in the first place was kind of weird?
We don't know if what she did was weird, though. It could have happened organically. We have no idea how the picture was shown. It was shown, but how did it get to that point?
And we also don't know how hot he is. I do need to see a picture of him before I pass judgment because looks matter.
I think she said he's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see this 8.
Okay. All right. Well, those are your thoughts. 877-979-WRMF. A majority of people are saying, yeah, slightly weird, but not enough. I would make up it's an honest mistake. He's really just trying to be nice and sweet. And let's go on intentionality rather than the actual.
Date 5, he shows up at your house 2 o'clock in the morning in the rain, in the front yard. That's where we're going.
With a knife.
No, maybe not a knife. Maybe just.
Yeah. Anything else that he does that's weird, then he's going to get the broom, but if not, then okay, you're good. All right, so anyway, you ever want to get through to us, you can. Coming up here in just a bit, going to be playing a fun game. We've noticed that Baby Rocco and Jaybird do a lot of the same things.
My kid's kind of taking my act. I don't know if I like this.
They do have a lot of similarities.
Jaybird and a 4-year-old, yes.
He has been so extra loving to me. Over the weekend, he came up, hugged me, told me he loved me more than peanut butter and jelly. And then yesterday, he ran in here, gave me the biggest kiss on my neck.
Aww.
And then he runs over to Virginia and goes, Mommy, I just kissed Jaybird.
He's a little lover. Well, coming up here in just a bit, we've got a fun new game, Jaybird or Rocco. We'll let you know that something one of the two of them has done, and you got to try to figure out exactly who it was.
It's not an easy game.
It's really not an easy game.
You flip a coin, yeah. So we'll get to that as well coming up here on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. All price thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more. Go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for a crash slowing you down this morning on 95 northbound here in West Palm Beach. You'll see that on the approach to Southern Boulevard. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
So You Think You Can Dance Live is here. October 30th, Broward Center for the Performing Arts. The top 10 dancers from season 16 live. Tickets on sale now at browardcenter.org.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how there's a local Geico agent in your area. What if we all hummed together? Would our massive hum make the local news? Or simply creep out the drivers who aren't in on it? Both worthy goals in my book. 1, 2, 3. Hum. Call or visit your local Geico agent today.
Jim and John Arrigo here with big news. If you want a truck, you gotta go Arrigo now. For the first time, new Rams are up to 40% off MSRP.
That's right. Over 1,000 new Rams are up to 40% off during the summer clearance event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
For the lowest price
and the biggest selection of Rams,
you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm and Fort Pierce.
Subject to prior sale, select vehicles. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer. Plus tax, title, dealer, installed auctions, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify. See dealer for details.
It's the hottest vacation deal this summer. Celebrity Cruises Summer Black Friday Sale. For 3 days only, save $400 on any stateroom. Plus, get 4 perks included. Premium drinks, unlimited Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, and $150 to spend on board. Escape to the Caribbean, Europe, Alaska, and beyond. With the best premium cruise line 11 years running. Offer ends August 7th. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel advisor. Offer applies to select sailings and stateroom categories. Additional restrictions apply. Ships Registry Malta.
You won't believe all you get included from T-Mobile for just $40 a line when you get 4 lines with AutoPay. Start with unlimited talk, text, and data on our network to use as much as you want, when you want. Like when you stream your favorite shows and movies, which you'll be doing all the time since Netflix is included with your family plan. And if you don't like nasty surprises on your bill, you'll be glad to know taxes and fees are already included, so the price you see is the price you pay. And if that wasn't enough, how about free phones for the whole family? Every new line comes with one of our latest smartphones free. So hurry into T-Mobile where it's all included.
Customers using over 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video at 480p. Revelry free via monthly credits for well-qualified customers. 0 down plus $834 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $200. 0% APR. Qualifying service and finance agreement required. If you cancel, credits stop and remaining balance due. Receive Netflix Basic one screen up to $8.99 per month value. Tax and other details in store.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
The great thing about hiring the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company is you're not going to have to lift a finger, because when you get them to do your move, they do everything with your move. Good Greek Moving and Storage, they're full service. They show up, they pack your stuff for you, they move your stuff for you, and then they unpack your stuff at the new place and take all the boxes with them. It is amazing to watch them work. Our friend Spiro, he runs the show over there. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and he doesn't mess around when it comes to moving. They get in and they get out super quick, and you're like, wow, that was the most efficient move ever. All you have to do is pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins and Lynn University.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
There's only one place for ribs. Flanagan's. It's Rib Fest. Legendary meat falls off the bone baby back ribs. Discounted all through August. That means all Flanagan's rib entrees. Full rack, half rack, ribs and wings, ribs and shrimp, ribs and chicken, everything. Including Joe's Rib Deals. $1 off ice cold Samuel Adams pints and bottles all day, every day. Flanagan's offers all brands of liquor, beer, and wine up to 50% off. Weekends 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. and every night after 9 p.m. Unbelievable. Keep your Flanagan's receipt for a buy one, get one free on Stoli vodka liters at any Big Daddy's Wine and Liquors. Order your Flanagan's favorites online at Flanagans.net. Flanagan's is now hiring cooks, managers, and kitchen managers, and Big Daddy's is hiring sales associates. Flanagan's, still the one for ribs.
Bill, Susan, you guys look amazing. What's the secret? Our new Sleep Number 360 smart bed.
He chooses the comfort on his side. I choose mine. We feel great.
Can it help keep you asleep?
Yes, it senses our movements and automatically adjusts to keep us both comfortable all night.
I don't think it's a secret anymore.
And now, save up to $600 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing, only for a limited time. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
19 reasons to quit tobacco. Save $2,000 in 1 year. Take a vacation, you have an extra $2,000. And add an average of 10 years to your life. That's 70 in dog years. That's your dog thanking you. By the way, dogs lower blood pressure. So does quitting tobacco. And your risk of heart attack is cut in half after 1 year. In 5 years, your risk of dying from lung cancer drops dramatically. So you can spend more time with the family. Unless your family is the reason you smoke. In that case, just hang out with the dog. Dogs don't judge. They do smell bad sometimes. But you won't if you quit smoking. Neither will your car, nor your clothes, nor your hair. Even your nails will look healthier. No one likes yellow nails, unless you're a vampire. Then it's kind of cool. Otherwise, not so much. But overall, you'll just look better and stop aging prematurely, which means more second dates and a happier dental hygienist who won't lecture you about your teeth anymore because you'll feel guilt-free about smoking, not the other stuff. Can't help you there. That's 19 reasons to quit tobacco. What's yours? Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to access free tools and services like phone quit, group quit, and web quit to help you quit your way.
You know, you could pay more, and you probably will pay more if you go to another place to buy your pre-owned car. If you go anywhere but off-lease only, I can't tell you what you're going to be charged. I know at off-lease only, you're going to be charged the lowest price out there. They price their vehicles below retail, and they've got thousands of them in their inventory. They are the nation's used car destination. They are Florida's used car leader. They don't get beat by anybody when it comes to sales because they price these cars to move. They have a formula that's tried and true and figured out, and it's often imitated but never duplicated. They are the best in Florida. OffLeaseOnly.com. Stop by the Congress showroom. It's brand new, right on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Go see all the cars ahead of time, though. Browse the inventory. OffLeaseOnly.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of pre-owned vehicles priced thousands below retail. Off-lease only Broward, State Road 7 between Commercial and Atlantic. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Dirt of the day. It's the KVJ. Dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, we will get into it. I will tell you all about the new video that it looks like Pitbull just released. It's called 3 to Tango. Who does he have starring in it as him? Kind of interesting for this choice. I don't know if I really get it. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. Before we get into that, I love a little smack talking, and that's exactly what's going on online. So Tyrese is mocking The Rock because he's saying his spinoff of Hobbs and Shaw didn't do as well as the Fast and Furious movies that he was in.
I guess it didn't.
I guess the facts back up what he's saying.
Oh, he's so happy about that. In fact, Vin Diesel's happy about that.
Tyrese said, breaking up the family clearly doesn't have the value that one would assume it does, even if you had The Rock.
So they really think The Rock had something to do with breaking up the whole... There must have been real drama then.
There must have been real drama.
I thought it was fake at first. I think it's real.
I did too. I totally thought it was fake, but it may have been real drama.
Is The Rock... Do you think The Rock's a diva behind the scenes?
I don't think so.
I don't think he would be.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, I mean, if he does, he hides it well.
I think he's just awesome, and if you put anybody up against him, they're going to lose. I mean, I'm sorry, Vin Diesel just looks like a mini Rock.
I don't want to get into that kind of fight.
Vin Diesel, mini Rock, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, The Rock's bigger, he's better, he's richer, he's more talented, he's a better package. But they kind of look alike.
I don't think they look anything alike.
Muscly, bald. Yeah, they kind of do look alike.
They look nothing alike. Just because they're bald and have muscles doesn't mean they look alike, you baldest.
Yeah. Every bald man looks exactly the same.
Oh, my God.
Every bald man.
They kind of have the same kind of thing going on. And you put them in the same movie, of course they're going to be in competition with each other.
Vin Diesel and The Rock look nothing alike. I'm going on record right now.
Yeah, they do seem to look pretty different to me, too. But.
I think they look alike.
Yeah. And Virginia does host The Dirt. So.
She does.
Yeah, step off. You're in my house. Mm-hmm. Post Malone is talking about his new album. Are we excited about new music from Post Malone? I know I am.
Yeah, I like his stuff.
Here he is talking about when it's starting.
Calm down, Kev.
Let's say a track called Circles.
Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go.
you go.
It almost just sounds like a John Mayer or like a soft rock song.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds to me like the Police. I don't know. That's just weird. So when is his new album out? Do we know? Is it dropping?
It's going to be coming out in September.
Did you think that song sounded like the Police? I didn't. No. Yeah, Virginia's a little off on this dirt today.
Yeah, The Rock and Vin Diesel are twins.
That sounds like the Police.
Post Malone and the Police are musical twins.
Coach, you need some backup for the dirt.
I can't help it that you guys are not smart. It's not my fault.
It's us, huh?
It's you, definitely.
Post Malone, 2 shows coming to South Florida. He had scheduled one at American Airlines Arena, and apparently he was selling that so well, he did a second date. Next night it'll be at BB&T Center.
Wow, that's good news.
Yeah.
Did you see where Pink's airplane went down? So she wasn't on it. She's currently on tour, and I guess everybody from her crew, her management team, a bunch of her people were on this private jet that crash landed and burst into flames in Denmark after trying to land. They say it caught on fire as it was making its final descent, and then when it landed, it ended up missing the runway completely, and everybody was like freaking out on the plane. How scary is that?
That is pretty crazy.
If you go and look at the pictures, I don't know if you guys saw the pictures of this plane crash, but it is pretty horrific what happened to Pink's plane, and thank goodness nobody was hurt. The whole side of it looked like it was completely engulfed in flames and gone. Like a huge gaping flame hole was gone from the plane.
Yeah, I mean, we think, oh, we're so jealous that these celebrities get to ride around in fancy personal aircraft, but I mean, how many fatalities have happened to big-time celebrities in small personal aircraft?
Yeah, you're so right. How many of the personal aircraft are the ones that have drama? The little ones.
If you throw in helicopters, too, it's a whole different game.
Just ask the Big Bopper. Oh, you can't because it went down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I could probably name 5. Like just Montgomery Gentry, Stevie Ray Vaughan. There was the golfer that went down in the plane. Payne
Stewart, yeah.
Yeah. DJ AM. No, it was, what was the one that died in the plane crash? Remember that? It wasn't DJ AM, was it? Because he died. Or was it DJ AM?
Jim Croce, didn't he die in a plane crash? You also got Roberto Clemente, the baseball player who died in a plane crash.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is.
And there's probably so many we're not even thinking of.
Richie Valens?
Yeah.
Buddy Holly?
Same one, right? Yeah, same one.
I'll
right?
make sure we can get them all. Respect. Big Bopper. All right.
Okay.
Well, Pitbull released his new music video. It's called 3 to Tango. And in it, it features John Travolta. But John Travolta is acting as Pitbull.
Again, you know what? Because they convinced John Travolta to go bald. And all bald guys look exactly alike.
Well, you can't tell between
those two. You
can't even tell John Travolta from Pitbull because if you're bald, you look just like every other bald guy.
Well, good thing you don't have The Rock, and I wouldn't be able to tell anybody apart.
Yeah,
and
if
Vin
you
Diesel,
Vin Diesel, imagine them all sitting at the bar. You'd be like, wait, who's who here?
There's 4 of the same guy here.
I think you guys are mocking
Wait,
me.
are you saying here you can tell a big difference?
Yes. I can tell a massive difference between Pitbull and John Travolta.
Don't act like we shouldn't be asking you that question.
They don't look alike.
The Rock and Vin Diesel look nothing alike.
The Rock and Vin Diesel do look
You're
alike.
out of your mind.
Sorry, not sorry. Check out the new video, though. It highlights, of course, Pitbull's new Voli brand vodka and was shot at his new nightlife destination in Miami.
How many other product placement things can you work in? These aren't music videos; these are commercials.
I have to watch it because you've been selling it pretty hard today.
It's pretty. I mean, he threw in the chicks in the skimpy clothing with the really great camera angles that guys like. Yeah,
we know.
Ladies and ladies, I am your gentleman. I open double doors, now go ahead and come in. I got that bullet 305 getting left. I'm in the Ala 305 getting left. So many options, so little time. A little bit of Erica with extra on the side. More and more for me, more and more for them. Switch it up and then switch it back again. C'est la vie.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got
right there
so many
bar.
girls in
Yeah.
here. I'm watching the video.
So, I mean, it's. I'll definitely watch it in its totality later, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, Pitbull's dancing, or is that John Travolta? I cannot tell the difference between the two of them, Kevin.
Yeah, they look exactly alike.
That's John Travolta.
I can't tell.
That's not Pitbull.
You'd never know.
Silly. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Okay. Coming up here in a couple minutes, anybody want to take a shot at the Jaybird and Rocco game? We'll let you know what one of them has done. You got to guess which of the two. Was it Virginia's 4-year-old son or our own Jaybird who did that? There you go.
What? Oh, sorry. I was still watching that video.
That video.
Yeah.
The girls are mesmerizing.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Somebody's kind of throwing in. You got John Denver for the plane crash. Aaliyah, plane crash.
Oh, that's right. Aaliyah, small plane, overloaded with stuff, plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yep. John Kennedy Jr.
That's true.
Personal aircraft. Yeah, that's another one there. Mm-hmm.
Paula Abdul, but we don't know if it's confirmed or not.
Oh, with her plane crash that
Yeah.
she had that caused her back problems?
People are saying that it didn't happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go. Anything else that we forgot, you can let us know. And to get through to play the Jaybird and Rocco game, just hit us up right now. It's 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
I'm at a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie yet. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. When you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind. Can you make it better like that? Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Well, we started noticing that the things that Virginia's small child, Rocco, is doing, he's 4, is a lot like the things that our big child, Jaybird, does. In fact, almost identical. If you just strip the name off of the identity in the sentence, you wouldn't really know who's doing what.
It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, so to prove the point and see just how tough it is, we've got the Jaybird or Rocco game here, and Jen is on from Boynton Beach. Hello, Jen.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to tell you that something that one of the two of them did, and you guys try to figure out exactly which one of the two it was, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, you got this, girl.
Here we go. Let's see if you can get 3 out of 4 on this, or just maybe 1 out of 4.
It might be hard.
Tough.
Something tells me that Kevin's going to let you win because he knows the difficulty.
Okay, here we go. The first thing. Which one, Jaybird or Rocco, put his full dinner in the dryer?
Rocco.
You're going to say that is Rocco. No, that was Jaybird.
What?
I was multitasking. I was doing like 3 different things at one time, and I was trying to put it in the oven, and I put it in the dryer, and then I'm looking for my food. I go, where's my food at? I think it's in the dryer.
Okay.
I'm not the best multitasker. One task at a time.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Maybe we'll see how many it takes for you to get one right. Okay. Okay, what about this? Spilled red paint on a brand new $100 rug. Ooh. Okay, what do you think? Who was that?
Rocco.
Gonna go with Rocco on that. No, that was Jaybird?
Yeah, it was me. I just bought a brand new rug, and I was painting something, which I should not have been doing, and spilled a ton of murder red on this white carpet. It was murder.
It's a white carpet?
Yeah, it's a beautiful. It was a beautiful carpet.
Oh, you got to throw that away.
It's already in the dumpster.
Okay, well, this is a tough game here.
So hard.
It's gone 2, hasn't got one right yet. Okay, how about spilled an entire bag of Skittles in the KVJ studio?
Jaybird.
Gonna go Jaybird. No, that one was Rocco.
It was actually, he spilled a whole thing of, he just opened up the bag.
Brand new bag.
And he spilled, and they all went in his shoe, actually.
Oh.
Okay, boy, this is tough.
Let's keep going. I should get one.
Okay, all right, what about this one? Is this Jaybird or Rocco? Ate all the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms and put the cereal bits back into the box.
I gotta say Jaybird.
Gotta say Jaybird. No, that was Rocco.
I would never do that. That's disrespectful to cereal.
Rocco loves the marshmallow bits. He figured out how to put an entire box into a giant a mixing bowl, pick out all the marshmallows, and then dump it back in. His sister was pissed.
Oh, it's disrespectful. You can't do it. It's sacrilegious to cereal.
Yeah, okay.
I think I have a 4-year-old too, so.
Yes, so she should know. She should be right dialed in on this. Let's see how tough this game is.
It's a hard game.
Okay, let's try. Hello.
Yeah, we're
4-year-olds, they
My
always
son
want
wanted-
to talk until they get in front of a microphone or a phone.
I've noticed that.
Okay, here we go. Let's try one more here, Jen. Let's see if out of 5 you can get one right. Okay, which one, Jaybird or Rocco, accidentally locked the keys twice in the car within a 2-hour period?
Jaybird.
You got your first one right. After 5.
Nice work.
You got one right there, Jen. Very nice.
Thank
That
you.
was Jaybird. You did that. How did that happen? Twice?
Just time, life, it gets to you.
Yeah.
You're not thinking. I'm thinking about my dinner in the dryer.
Well, why did I put my dinner in the dryer? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I think Rocco might have it more together.
Oh, right. I was wondering when it was going to turn mean from the witch.
There you go. It took 5 minutes. Jen, congratulations. You got dinner on us. Do not put it in the dryer. Go to Carrabba's and eat it there, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy that 4-year-old, okay?
Say hi.
All right, there we go. There we go. We finally got him to talk. Okay, that's what we're looking for.
Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you're Facebook fishing. Facebook fishing.
Okay, here we go. We got a nice little post here that really focuses on Kayla's mom. Apparently, Kayla's mom has got it going on in our Facebook fishing post here today. I will play the role of Kayla. Jaybird, I will let you play the role of Christy.
Any direction?
Sassy.
Sassy?
Sassy.
All right.
We'll have Virginia play Brandon. We got a Brandon in this one.
She looks like a Brandon.
Well, thank you.
That's awesome. Okay, and let me see here. We got Denny's then playing the role of Evan. Okay, all right, so here we go. This is Kayla putting this up, I believe, on Instagram is where this one is from. Yeah, hello, living my best life. It is official. I just dumped Evan.
Someone's not ready.
I am ready. I don't see
Christy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Here, Christy.
Okay, what's that? Hold on, I got a lot going on here.
Who can't read, Jay Bird or Rocco?
Again,
I know,
so
right?
mean. You are really, you're part witch.
Can we get Rocco in here and take his place?
Look, it's not.
Now playing the role of Christy, it's Rocco. No. All right.
Can we
Let me reboot.
Let's
here.
reboot this
We'll
thing.
reboot here.
Cut and action.
All right. Me playing the role of Kayla, Jaybird playing the role of Christy. Okay. Just living my best life. It's official. I just dumped Evan.
Why?
I don't think he likes me. He never really wants to go anywhere. He just wants to hang out at my house all the time. And when he does come over, he spends more time with my mom than with me.
So gross, Kayla. Glad you booted his creepy ass.
Bootied?
Booted. I said booted.
Probably a smart decision. You really can't compete with your mom.
WTF, Brandon? Did you mean I can't compete with my mom because it's disgusting? Or are you trying to say that my mom is hotter than me?
Sorry for the confusion, but yeah, you can't compete with your mom. Your mom is the real reason for global warming. Okay? Sometimes when I need to take care of business, I close my eyes and I think of your mom. Hope you don't mind.
OMG, Brandon, that's so freaking nasty.
Brandon, get off my pads and never come back.
Sorry, Kayla, but you should have known not to bring boyfriends to your yard. I bet your mom's milkshake is way better than yours.
Oh! Blocking you a-hole.
Here comes Evan. Kayla, I'm sorry things didn't work out, and I'm sorry about Brandon's comments. I hope we can stay friends because I just asked your mom out, and she said yes. See you Friday night.
Oh, boy. Come on, man. Trolls. I do actually want to see what her mom looks like now.
Right? Can we get a picture of Kayla's mom?
That was in the photo she put on Instagram, and I'm sure she went back and deleted every photo of her mom right after that whole post.
You guys are so gross.
Yes. All right, if you ever see a post, you can send it to us. Can be from any platform whatsoever. Just do a screenshot of it and send it to mail@kvjshow.com. You ever have a story that makes you just go, oh my gosh. See, I didn't think fishing was necessarily something that was too crazy and I guess would be in the ranks of violent. Not say this is violent, but did you hear the story about the 11-year-old boy that accidentally caught his fishing hook in his eyeyelid and cheek?
I can't do this story, Kevin.
Oh
my God. I grew up with a kid who was a big-time fisher, and he put the fishing line back. He hooked his dad's eyeball, and his dad went blind, and the kid was so messed up after that. I grew up with that kid, and that story always stayed with me.
I could see why.
Eyeball fish? Oh, hell no.
The dad really went blind?
It destroyed his eye. It got hooked in his eye.
Oh,
the
my
kid was
gosh.
like rigging it. Oh, it was terrible.
Reeling it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was fishing one time when I was a kid, and my buddy had on wrestling shoes, which really have no soles to them. They're just basically just a little plastic strip on the bottom of them because you wear them on wrestling mats for the most part.
Okay.
And we were fishing for catfish in the Ohio River, and we had a catfish that was laying up on the bank of the river. He didn't see it because it was like dark, and he stepped on it, and they've got those things, and it went up through his foot. Fishing has got some gnarly stories,
You gotta
man.
be careful. It's not just a peaceful way for the retired to enjoy.
Oh no! At Du Bois Park, Diaper Beach, you can. There's areas where you can stand on some of the rocks and fish. I knew another guy who was fishing shirtless. The wave hit him. He fell onto the rock. He had cuts on the side of his body. Fishing can be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. And then there's this story even today. This woman in Washington, she was out on her boat at this fishing derby, and she looked and saw that somebody had caught a juvenile giant red Pacific octopus. And she's like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. She's like, this would look great on social media. So she wanted to post it for the Derby's photo contest that they have. So she had the octopus, and she put it right up by her face for the picture. And then all of a sudden, the octopus goes like right on her face and bit her chin twice.
Great photo, though.
Oh, my God.
It stuck on her face. Just
it was eating her
yes,
face?
It was eating her face. They said her face was bleeding for 30 minutes straight.
We got the shot. We've got it.
Oh, my gosh. And then the next day, her throat was swollen and the left side of her face felt paralyzed.
Oh my God.
Is she okay?
She had to go to the hospital to get treated. She'll be okay, but I mean, yeah, if you think it's going to be cute to pose with an octopus,
that's going to stay with you for the rest
again.
of your life. An octopus attacked your face.
Octopus hate selfies.
That's crazy. So I was trying to think, like, you would think there would never be any injuries, and fishing's one of those ones that the more you talk about it, okay, a lot of people get injured fishing. But what about bowling?
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Kev, I just dropped a frozen Dr. Pepper on my foot, and I'm still sore. Imagine if that was a bowling ball. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I'm just curious if that has any. What about knitting?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, knitting, and then all of a sudden you misjudge, and then you stab your hand? I could easily see that. Yeah. I could see someone stabbing their hand.
Because I was trying to think of things that I think would be hard to get hurt doing.
Radio?
Well, yeah.
He hurts himself a lot.
It's true.
DJ Scabs.
I do hurt myself a lot doing radio.
I thought about painting, but then you got people falling off ladders.
Oh, if you've never been painted, if you've never had your eyeball painted on accident, you have not known true suffering.
No, never have.
Well, what will happen is your eyeballs.
How'd you get your eyeball painted?
My sister she was painting the closet, and I was right behind her trying to scare her, and she turned around, and she had a big old glob of paint, and it went right in my eye, and my eye was so swollen I thought I was going blind. It was very traumatic.
Like if somebody's just sitting there doing like, the regular, like when you drink, sip and whatever.
Like on canvas.
You can't get hurt doing that, can you?
You could.
I mean, you shouldn't.
You could fall off your chair drinking too much
But
wine.
yeah, sipping paint.
Yeah, but throwing in the wine, it makes it a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, I was trying to think what should be the safest thing, and has anybody actually gotten hurt at that? Like, I can't believe I got hurt doing blah, blah, blah.
Every job you've said, I can find a way to get hurt in that way. Seriously, knitting? Kev, it's like a knife.
Yeah, but it's so calm. It's like, it's
peaceful.
exact. Yeah.
Just sitting there.
I've never heard of any knitting injuries.
I could totally see you getting up to go get something to eat, and the needle somehow gets wedged in the cushion, and then you sit down, needle in the butt. I could totally see that.
All right, okay. If you got hurt doing something that you shouldn't get hurt doing, I'd like to hear about it. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for a crash slowing you down this morning on 95 northbound here in West Palm Beach. You'll see that on the approach to Southern Boulevard. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim and John Arrigo here with big news. If you want a new Jeep, you gotta go to Arrigo now. It's the summer of Jeep. Hurry and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,300 new Jeeps. That's right. New Jeeps are up to $12,500 off at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat. For the lowest price and the biggest selection of Jeeps, you gotta go to Arrigo. West Palm and Fort Pierce.
Subject to price of select vehicles. All discounts, rebates, and incentives apply to dealers. Tax, title, dealer, installed option, $7.99 dealer fee must qualify. See dealer for details.
It's the hottest vacation deal this summer. Celebrity Cruises Summer Black Friday Sale. For 3 days only, save $400 on any stateroom. Plus, get 4 perks included. Premium drinks, unlimited Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, and $150 to spend on board. Escape to the Caribbean, Europe, Alaska, and beyond. With the best premium cruise line 11 years running. Offer ends August 7th. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel advisor. Offer applies to select sailings and stateroom categories. Additional restrictions apply. Ships Registry Malta.
It's so hot outside, no one wants to move, let alone think about shaving, waxing, or covering up unwanted tattoos or skin imperfections. Forget about getting ready, stay ready with up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a consultation and get info about our free lifetime guarantee. You deserve it.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and if you love craft beer like I love craft beer, you cannot miss the PGA National Resort and Spa's Craft Beer Bash coming up Saturday, August 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. They've got a limited sampling of over 150 different craft beers and ciders. There's going to be live music from Sweet Justice and DJ Adonis. Now, the room packages start at just $159, including admission. Have some drinks, stay the night. Get your tickets at pgaresort.com. Check on it now at pgaresort.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 9. Head injuries are serious. You can get a brain injury from bad whiplash without even hitting your head. Sometimes symptoms of a traumatic brain injury can be subtle. Watch out for changes in personality or behavior. Your family may notice it first. At Rubenstein Law, we make sure all of your injuries are addressed, especially head injuries. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
The great thing about Dr. Rankin at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center is just his demeanor, his bedside manner. I tell everybody, once you go in there and you meet with him face to face at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, you'll get it. You know, he did my mommy makeover, and he's done so many of my friends' work, big, small, doesn't matter. They do it all at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, and they do it so well. The same staff has been there forever. You're going to love the atmosphere and the vibe. It's a synergy. You know, Dr. Rankin runs the show, but Dr. Dev works right side by side with him. And these two surgeons, double board certified, experienced, and they are friends since childhood. So that really tells you the kind of synergy that you'll find there in their office. They listen and they care, and they really do want you to be happy with your results. That is the most important thing in the world to them. So go see them in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. You can connect to everything at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. If you've had difficulty getting pregnant, it may be time to see one of the skilled fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly. So time is of the essence. Call 866-770-2168 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood for over 30 years. IVF Florida has fertility clinics conveniently located throughout Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Martin counties, all providing comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 866-770-2168 or log on to IVFFlorida.com for more information.
Wow, this Heath latte from Dunkin', definitely the one thing I would want if I were stuck on a desert island. Ah, this is the life. Feet in the water and a Dunkin' Heath latte in my hand.
You know it's desert island, right?
You say desert, I say dessert.
Enjoy an everyday escape with Dunkin's new Hershey's Cookies and Cream and Heath flavors. And make it even more delicious with a $2 medium latte or cappuccino between 2 and 6 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'. Excludes signature lattes. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Trademarks are used under license.
Moving can be difficult. Let All My Sons Moving and Storage make it easier. Call Star Move and receive a free quote. Call Star Move and start planning your move today. Call Star Move. That's Star Move.
You know, when it comes to credit card debt, it doesn't matter what puts you in this scenario. My friend Chip is helping literally thousands of people get their credit card debt under control. Now, he works with the credit card companies, and what they do is they lower your payments and they lower your interest. You pay them off, but you pay them a lot less. This is how you need to get rid of your credit card debt. Do yourself a big favor and call them today at Debt Helper, 561-472-8021.
Car wreck? Gordon & Partners, 333-3333.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a sunny sky on this early Wednesday morning, staying sunny through midday with a high near 90. Becoming cloudy this afternoon with a 60% chance for locally heavy strong storms this Wednesday afternoon, tonight 77. For Thursday, little change, starting mostly sunny with a high near 90, a 50% chance for afternoon storms Thursday.
At Farmers Insurance, we know there's a crucial difference between a kick drum pedal and your car's accelerator pedal. Because at Farmers, we've seen and covered it.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Pretty excited about Saturday. Hope that you will be joining me. If you love craft beer, you definitely have to. This is one of the best craft beer events in South Florida. I'm excited to be at the Craft Beer Bash. Go there every single year at PGA National Resort and Spa. It's going to be this Saturday, 3 hours. You can go through and sample whatever you want. 150 plus craft beers and ciders they've got going on. And they got special room rates as well. It's a great place to stay. The pool there is absolutely amazing. In fact, they got a poolside bar that I absolutely love. It is a really good time. The iBar is amazing too. When they got those pretzel bites, go get those things. They are crazy awesome. The dipping sauces they have for those, unreal. I'm going to be doing that on Saturday.
They have good room rate packages too. And I mean, if you really want to do it right, go to the Beer Bash, get a room at the PGA National, and make it a whole little weekend of fun. It is so nice to do that.
Yeah, I would jump on it right now. PGAResort.com. You can get your tickets to either the Beer Fest and even to book a room if you'd like to stay the night. And after sampling through 150 craft beers and ciders, you might want to.
You should.
Yes. PGAResort.com. We'll see you this Saturday.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I was thinking about it, and I didn't think you could really get hurt bowling. And then somebody sent me a photo of their foot after they dropped a 15-pound ball on it. Somebody else has sent me a story, said when I was like 4, I slipped when I was bowling, and I ended up needing stitches, and I'm still terrified of the sport 20 years later.
Oh, my gosh.
So apparently bowling, very violent.
It can be.
Yeah, somebody said when I was 15, I went bowling with my sister and her boyfriend at the time, and the ball flew off my hand when I swung back and almost took out some chick's head.
Ooh.
Denny's almost threw one through the side window. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Spinning bowling, he doesn't spin well or bowl well. Neither one of us do.
We did dizzy bowling, yeah.
Yeah, he almost threw it through the window.
Yeah, that is a tough one. So people are trying to throw out the challenge here. Okay, no way you can get hurt, ... Okay, so bowling I'm taking off the list. You can get hurt bowling. Okay. I was still saying knitting. I mean, unless you're attacking somebody with knitting needles, I don't think just sitting there doing the act of knitting you can get hurt.
I'm going to Google knitting accidents. Okay. And I guarantee you things come up.
Okay, how about painting? And I don't mean, you're on a ladder and you're painting a house. I get that. But you're sitting at one of the sip and paints and you're just sitting there and dabbing your little brush.
On a canvas.
Yeah, you're doing like what Bob Ross does. I mean, Bob Ross, you look at that and you're thinking, he's pretty safe, right? You cannot get hurt painting like Bob Ross.
It doesn't seem dangerous.
I mean, how far you want to go into this game? If you're sitting at a sip and paint and you are on one of those stools, you could easily fall over and hurt yourself. If you
Easily?
Yes, easily. If you're sitting on a stool, easily.
You haven't seen how much we paint and then sip.
Some of us suffer from
It's not paint and chug.
Some of us suffer from vertigo / alcoholism. So
sometimes the same thing.
Yes.
They go hand in hand.
Somebody else texted in and said, no way you can get hurt reading a book. You're
Paper
right.
cut.
But I mean, hurt. Like, ouch.
Paper
okay.
cuts
you
are
move on.
vicious.
They can be vicious, man. Then you want to eat ketchup. The ketchup salt gets in your cut. It's very distracting.
No way you can get hurt stamp collecting or coin collecting. Yeah, I agree.
More paper cuts.
I'm going to go outside the box on this one.
Okay.
You own a unbelievably rich stamp collection / coin collection. People know about it. You get robbed, possibly shot over it. Am I reaching too far?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just want to see where the line's at with this game.
I was going to say sleeping, but then people were talking about how they've pulled muscles. Somebody even caught their, hand on something sleeping.
If you're a sleepwalker, it's horrific.
People all the time accidentally put their face into their nightstand.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, falling out of bed, something like that. I guess you can.
I think stamp collecting / coin collector is the only thing I've heard where you could not really legit get hurt.
I wouldn't think so. Sabrina's on here from Boynton. She's had some bizarre injuries here. What you wouldn't think you would be able to get hurt doing it. What is it you hurt yourself doing, Sabrina?
Watching TV with my sister.
How did you get hurt doing that?
So I left the room, and she was going to change the channel, which was my favorite movie. And I ran back into the room, and I smacked my hand on the couch and broke my hand in 3 places.
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
I actually had to have surgery, and I have a metal plate in my hand.
Oh, my.
All because of that one moment.
That's wow.
Yep. I'm pretty accident prone, though, so this is not unusual for me.
I get it.
I was... Yeah, another time I was yo-yoing and walking at the same time, and the yo-yo wrapped around my ankle, sliced the whole ankle. I have a scar around my ankle from that.
Oh,
really?
We're kindred spirits, my friend.
I know, we really are.
Oh, my gosh. Hurt yourself yo-yoing. I think I saw today's National Yo-Yo Day, too.
Oh, that's cool.
And nobody gives a crap.
Oh, that's not true.
Who cares?
You know, yo-yoing every now and then, it comes back for like 2 weeks. And it becomes cool again somehow. Somebody does a viral video doing some cool tricks with a yo-yo and
walk the dog.
Everyone's tried doing it, and then they realize it's a lot of work and it's really hard, and then like it dies out again.
Yo-yoing is very nostalgic for me because my grandfather and then my dad, they loved to yo-yo.
Could they walk the dog?
Oh, hell yeah.
You know that trick I'm talking about?
Totally.
That's the yo-yo 101 trick right there. Walking the dog.
Walking the dog was easy. They could do like the baby in the basket. They could do all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, they had this product, and it was cheating. It was called a yo ball, and it would snap back. It was a ball that had a spring in it, and so no matter what you did, it would always come back to you.
Oh, yo-yo with steroids, basically?
Oh, it was cheating. Totally cheating. It was called the yo ball, yeah. And it was a ball that you did the same thing with it.
Rigging yo-yos.
Rigging yo-yo.
Look at this.
It started early.
You see, somebody said there's no way you can get hurt tucking your child into bed unless you're my husband. He threw his back out.
That's awesome.
Okay. Somebody's thinking on the stamp collecting, licking the stamps, and I think there was a TV show, Seinfeld,
his
where she
fiance,
was licking envelopes and
for
died.
their wedding invitations.
But if it's a stamp collector, you should not be licking your stamps. Why are you licking them?
You're right. That's the
They're
whole thing.
too old to lick.
And there's collector's items. I mean, I know I can't throw any stones, but stamp collecting seems so boring. I couldn't get into it.
Okay, G.I. Joe
I know.
ships.
I really have I should not ever get on
so many G.I. Joe ships.
Agreed. I should not be hating on stamps.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, on the crochet, I once crocheted for 3+ hours, and I got a hand cramp so bad I couldn't move my hand for 12 hours.
Ooh.
So you can hurt yourself knitting and crocheting. You got to know when to say when. That's crazy. And somebody said, no way you can get hurt listening to the KVJ show. Oh, wait, my ears just hurt listening to the dirt of the day.
Oh!
Yeah! What? Yeah! What?
Well played.
Yeah, what?
In your face.
Oh! Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got some whacked out news for you. An update, yes, to confirm from the Brazilian drug lord that tried to escape prison by dressing like his 19-year-old daughter. And a guy in Vero Beach that apparently is doing what Denny's likes to do on his way to meet Jesus. That was kind of what he told the cops. It's an interesting, intriguing story that only happens in Vero Beach. I got for you in the Whacked Out News coming up next.
Even though we both know we're liars and we start each other's fires, we just know that we'll be alright. Even though we kicked out the party cause we both hate everybody, we're the ones they wanna be like. So don't let me down, keep me in trouble. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. Cause I'm an animal,
about, baby? It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people are mad. Ow!
Well, we do have a update. Yesterday, I dropped that story on it about the Brazilian drug lord that tried to escape prison by dressing up as his 19-year-old daughter. She bought this disguise there to the prison for him and included like a latex mask and like girl's clothes that a 19-year-old would wear, wig, glasses, all that kind of stuff. And the cops, honestly, when he put on the disguise, he looked like one of those robot sex dolls you see.
Creepy.
It was kind of creepy, and it just not enough to where they're like, that didn't look right.
Wait a minute.
Let's stop him. And then they had the video that went viral of them peeling off the disguise. And yesterday somebody said, yeah, did you hear that he had actually hung himself? I had not, and got confirmation of that. Yeah, he did. Took out bed sheets, and apparently after he got busted.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did not want to be there.
Guess so. Yeah, after that was
Jeez.
foiled, he went and offed himself in the cell. So.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a very insane story. This kind of crazy, too. Cops in Vero Beach saw this guy sitting in the driver's seat of a parked vehicle. They went over to talk to him and noticed that they could see a half bottle of Hennessy cognac was in the passenger seat and a cup of the Henny was in the cup holder. That's troubling. So they started to talk to the guy and they asked for his driver's license and he handed them a vape pen. They said, yeah. Do you know where you are? He's like, yeah, I'm in Tampa.
Whoopsie.
Cops were pretty sure they were in Vero Beach. They said, yeah, so what you doing? He said, yeah, man, I just smoked some really rad THC to get myself ready because Jesus is coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when was this? Yesterday?
I
A few
don't
days
know
ago?
the day. Yeah.
Probably a couple days ago.
I mean, Jesus could be here.
This is the same guy that was drinking Hennessy?
Henny.
Have you ever had Henny?
Don't remember if I have.
I don't think I've ever had it. I want to try it.
I've had it. It's strong.
Stronger than regular whiskey?
It's different.
Okay. Do you drink it like a whiskey? Is it?
Yeah.
Or do you add things to Henny?
It's cognac.
It's cognac. You can add ice to it, or you can just drink it straight.
Back on all the rap songs I would listen to, they always dropped Henny in there, and I never tried it. Okay. Henny Wednesday?
Henny's not even like the best cognac. There's way better cognacs out there.
Hens to Kevin. That is real good.
Well, they decided just for fun, they give him a few sobriety exercises. Guess what? He didn't pass a 1.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah, his blood alcohol level of 0.219, and that's not counting the weed pen that he'd been token on. That's more than double the legal limit of 0.08. So, yeah. He's going to have to wait for Jesus in jail. Well, there's a 70-year-old British man that's been awarded more than $24,000 after going into a hospital for a bladder procedure. Surprised when it came out he was circumcised.
So is that a mixed chart? Is that what happens?
Yeah. I still need to get that bladder procedure, but he's going to let his ding-dong heal up first.
$24,000. Do you let them cut you like that?
For $24,000 tax-free?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
All right. So the price is set.
Can you get a double?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I could still have kids if I wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, $24,000, definitely. I'm in.
Yeah.
We'll get so many cool things for the show.
We could do a design. You could do it, make it look like a corkscrew.
Get that KVJ food truck I've been wanting to do.
Yeah. There's a 38-year-old woman in Australia that was desperate to hear from her baby daddy. So she had a plan. Apparently he wasn't returning her text, was blocking her on social media, so she only had one more thing to do. She decided to cover the entire small town in graffiti.
Oh, wow.
Walls, floors, restaurant menu boards, she did it all. It said, Chris, you need to talk to me before a baby is born or don't bother after.
Wow.
She did all this pregnant?
Yes, she did.
Wow.
She was caught and charged with criminal damage, willful damage, and committing indictable offenses whilst on bail. So she apparently already had a record.
Are her and Chris still together?
No word on what happened, if the baby daddy actually got a hold of her or not. Not sure. I would like an update. The cops in Kansas tracked down a guy who broke into a house on Friday, even after he covered himself completely in mud to try to hide.
That does not work.
They made sure to take a lot of photos of him covered in mud to mock him later.
You think it's genius, though, when you're coming up with it. You're like, I'm just going to lay in the yard in a little shallow hole in mud, and only my eyes will be looking out, and they won't see me.
If it's a last-ditch effort, I'll give it to you. But if that's your plan, that's pretty rough.
There's a New Hampshire woman that used some fake vampire blood and makeup to make it seem like her neighbor had attacked her. She then called the police and said, "Look at what my neighbor did to me. You got to arrest her. She punched and scratched me, and I'm bleeding all over the place." Well, the police found cushions on the floor, a broken glass plate, and there was this thin red blood throughout the entire apartment. The woman had red stains on her shirt, black eyes, scratches on her arms and legs. It looked horrible. But then as they were looking around, they also found a plastic tube of fake vampire blood.
Oh, she didn't get rid of the fake tube? Come on, lady.
Now, did she get arrested and go to jail for lying about a crime that did not happen?
She was charged with filing a false report.
Good.
How long did you go in jail for that? A day?
Probably not a lot.
Don't know. Not sure.
The neighbor's probably like, bah, ha, ha, ha.
Can you imagine that? I mean, it doesn't even, the fake vampire blood doesn't even look close to real blood.
It really doesn't.
No. The movie people do what? Cornstarch and stuff like that?
They do.
Food coloring,
Yeah.
and they make their own little recipe for it. Looks a lot better than that fake stuff. Boy, I tell you, the iguanas, they're all over the place. They're now actually doing grocery shopping. There are some firefighters that went into a grocery store in Hollywood, Florida, and they said, look, the iguana was just roaming up and down the aisles.
Oh, good luck catching him.
Yeah.
Those things are fast.
They can be. I saw one sprint up my tree. I mean, really quick, and then just kind of hanging out, lurking in the top of the tree. So when you're walking by trees, just know there's iguanas up there.
Be careful.
Well, Hollywood firefighters are faster. They caught him and removed him from the store. So
okay.
Apparently iguanas are not allowed in Publix.
They're even creepier when they run across the water. They're so quick.
I know you said you saw the Jesus one by your house.
Jesus lizard,
I got a Jesus iguana.
Yeah. Somebody in Washington called 911 on kids for running a lemonade stand. The cops showed up to that lemonade stand, and they bought lemonade.
Aw, good.
That's kind of cool. And a postal worker in Phoenix took a picture of a steak cooking on his dashboard just to show how insane the heat is that he and his coworkers have to deal with. Cooked a steak on his dash.
Dang.
Yeah, I know we tried that with we did eggs?
We did an egg on the pavement, I think.
Yeah. I saw somebody baking biscuits in their dash.
Ooh, that'd be a fun thing to do tomorrow. What kind of meals can we cook on the road? Or on the sidewalk.
Yeah, some people have been doing to get viral clicks. They've been doing a bunch of different foods. And I think the biscuits are rising a little bit. The eggs, somewhat. They tried cookies. They made pretty raw.
Would you let me make you a sidewalk breakfast tomorrow?
In whose car?
Oh, Kevin's.
What? That's kind of the key there. Jay-Bird's got several vehicles out there. Just choose one.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot of cars. You got a fleet of cars.
My truck is dead right now in the parking lot. It's been here for a week.
Oh, no.
It's going to get towed. It's a matter of moments.
Why is it dead? The battery?
It's not working. I have no idea. It just doesn't start when I try to move it.
Well, you know one of your best friends in the world is a mechanic.
Just get off my ass. I got this covered.
I mean, all you got to do is call him.
Can you let me live my life?
He'd probably be here in 20 minutes.
Kevin.
Just ignore it until it becomes a major problem.
Kevin gets
Ignore it until they're towing it down the street.
Kevin gets it.
And now you got to pay so much.
I don't want to deal with it until it's a major problem.
You get me, man.
I get you.
Why be smart?
I know how you operate, brother.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. We have some police activity affecting your commute this morning in Broward County. US 441 is shut down southbound at Northwest 21st Avenue. You're going to have to seek an alternate route through that area this morning. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 379 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
So You Think You Can Dance Live is here. October 30th, Broward Center for the Performing Arts. The top 10 dancers from season 16 live. Tickets on sale now at browardcenter.org.
South Florida, listen up. Jim and John Arrigo here with an important announcement. If you want a new truck, you gotta go Arrigo now. For the first time ever, new Rams are up to 40% off MSRP. Did you hear, Jim? Motor Trend's Truck of the Year is up to 40% off at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Choose from over 1,000 Rams at Arrigo. Light duties, heavy duties, chassis cabs, and ProMasters. 2- and 4-wheel drives, regular cabs to crew cabs. Whatever Ram you want, Arrigo's got it. Up to 40% off. Don't miss out on over 1,000 new Rams at up to 40% off during the summer clearance event at Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer group. For the lowest price and the biggest selection of Rams, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce. Saving truck buyers the most on Florida's coast since 1989.
Off MSRP, select new vehicles, subject to prior sale. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer plus tax, title, dealer, sold auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify. FCA sales for locations. See dealer for details.
Geico presents quick ways to change your life. Today, how about holding the door open for someone you don't know? You could also change your life by switching to Geico and saving hundreds on your car insurance. Also, don't hold the door open if you work at a zoo and that person is a bear.
Powerball is throwing the ultimate party, and one lucky winner is going to win $1 million. Introducing Powerball's New Year's Rockin' Eve VIP experience. You and a guest could take the trip of a lifetime to New York City, packed with exclusive access to the biggest events in town. Plus, you'll receive an entry for a chance to become the first Powerball millionaire of 2020. Announced live on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Play Powerball today. Learn more and enter to win at FLAlottery.com/NYRE. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
You won't believe all you get included from T-Mobile for just $40 a line when you get 4 lines with AutoPay. Start with unlimited talk, text, and data on our network to use as much as you want, when you want. Like when you stream your favorite shows and movies, which you'll be doing all the time since Netflix is included with your family plan. And if you don't like nasty surprises on your bill, you'll be glad to know taxes and fees are already included, so the price you see is the price you pay. And if that wasn't enough, how about free phones for the whole family? Every new line comes with one of our latest smartphones free. So hurry into T-Mobile, where it's all included.
Customers using over 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video at 480p. Revelry free via monthly credits for well-qualified customers. 0 down plus $834 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $200. 0% APR. Qualifying service and finance agreement required. If you cancel, credit stop and remaining balance due. Receive Netflix Basic one screen up to $8.99 per month value. Tax and other details in store.
Cumberland Farms is now an app. It's still a store, but it's not a farm because it's an app that saves you 10 cents a gallon on gas when you link it to your checking or NetSpend account with SmartPay or use a preloaded account with a debit or credit card. It's an app that also lets you earn free drinks, pizza, and even more cents off gas. These are things that apps do. A farm doesn't do any of these things. Download the new Cumberland Farms app today. For more information, visit cumberlandfarms.com/Cumberland app.
10-cent savings on prepaid account good for 30 days only. Other restrictions may apply.
New sneakers, not the dorky kind, rad backpacks, ×3.
Bud's Chicken and Seafood knows getting the family back to school can bust your budget.
The house to myself? Worth it.
Stay in budget. Get 2 pieces of chicken and fries for just $3.49 or 3 pieces for $3.99 at Bud's.
Sometimes you want a dinner that's homemade, but you just don't have the time to cook an entire meal from scratch. Well, you're in luck. Publix Apron's ready-to-cook meal selections are prepared for you so you can spend less time prepping and more time enjoying. With a variety of chef-inspired flavors, you can have a delicious meal cooked at home any night of the week. One of our favorites is the Publix Apron's Harissa Chicken Meal Kit. It comes with delicious asparagus, dried apricots, basmati rice, and it's topped with slivered almonds. You can find it in the meat department along with other ready-to-cook options like stuffed chicken breast fillets, cordon bleu with bacon, or head over to the seafood department for Southwest salmon burgers. Just pick them up and cook them at home. Dinner is ready in no time. That's everyday easy. Visit Publix.com/convenience to learn more about Publix Apron's ready-to-cook meal selections. Available only at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Make this the best school year yet and start at Plato's Closet. They sell gently used clothing for guys and girls from the hottest brands like Nike, Adidas, American Eagle, Patagonia, PacSun, and more, all under one roof. Now through August 31st, spend $75 or more and get $10 to spend later. You only need to make one stop for back-to-school shopping. Plato's Closet. See stores for details. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Palm Beach Gardens, Jensen Beach, and Wellington.
Hurricane Florence, I got about 1.5 feet of water downstairs.
Flood damage to your home and belongings can be devastating. Recovering might feel overwhelming, but with flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can rebuild and get back to doing the things you love.
My insurance agent was great. I got the check very quickly. I don't know what I would do without flood insurance.
Call your insurance agent or learn more at floodsmart.gov/storm. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Is your old AC a clunker? Does it clunk, leak, or make weird noises? Could be it's on its way out. Luckily, the highly trained techs at your local 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating will replace your AC with new top-tier equipment. And isn't that what you want to hear? Right now, get big savings on a complete cooling system. Call 855-1-HOUR.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1 Hour.
Terms and conditions may apply. Call for details. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and like most of America, I also run on Dunkin'. In fact, I enjoy Dunkin's Hershey's Cookies and Cream and Heath flavors. They're new, check them out. And make it even more delicious with a $2 medium latte or cappuccino between 2 and 6 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'. And while you're there, check out their Dunkin' Go-Tos. You can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites for $2, $4, or $5. Limited time offer. America and the KVJ Show run on Dunkin'.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off-lease only Palm Beach on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Somebody just texted into us. We had that story from Vero Beach with the dude that was just chilling in his car, knocking back some yak, little Henny. And the cop's like, what you doing? He's like, just chilling here in Tampa and smoking on this sweet pipe, wait for Jesus to return. Thing is, the guy was in Vero, not Tampa. A little bit of yak and the pipe might do that for you. Some buddy texted in and said, yeah, I found a vape in my teenage daughter's car. She said that somebody gave it to her and she's never used it because vape liquid is too expensive, so she had planned on selling it. I confiscated it. Does this sound like the truth or...
Your Honor, I've heard enough. She's definitely smoking weed.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I would say.
Expert opinion.
If my parents caught me, it's Denny's. He gave it to him. I'm selling it for him.
I started to remember back as I was thinking about this text. I'm like going, how many lame excuses did we give our parents for contraband when we got busted back in the day? There was all kinds of stuff. If you got busted with a weed or cigs or something like that, I always if I got caught with like cigarettes or something like that, I was holding it for a friend or, you know what? They totally were over here and left it in my room.
Not mine.
Like, that's not cool.
I don't do that.
I wasn't chain smoking with my mullet.
Yeah. I did that kind of stuff all the time. And I hate to say it. I would say that when kids probably tell you that, maybe 1 out of 95 times they're telling the truth.
Did you ever catch your kids lying? Well, you knew?
No, my kids so far have been pretty good. I don't think of anything that, we caught them contraband-wise.
Not even contraband, just where they're telling you a tall tale and you're like, this doesn't seem right.
Nothing that pops out to me. My wife might have something. She has a much better record of anybody's missteps.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. I mean, I think in your child rearing,
yes,
your wife is probably asking more questions of them. And so they have more opportunity to lie to her.
Yeah.
Because she's more like, okay, what are you doing? What's up with this? Tell me about that. Like, she's probably grilling them more.
I'd lie about my report card. Where's your report card? Oh, for some reason, there was this big glitch in the system. And then I'd have to go to my sister. Tell them there was a glitch in the report card because you can't get yours and then I don't get mine. We have to be on the same page here.
every time.
Oh, there was so many glitches, Kev.
Oh, they couldn't get that computer right.
Never.
Weren't you worried, though, like at the parent-teacher meeting, that they'd be like, hey, why do you guys always have glitches with your report cards?
Back then, man, we didn't have those. I was in high school. They never had that kind of stuff. It's changed so much since back then. At least in this area, it would not like that. You could get away with a lot of crap.
I got one on Friday sitting down. It's like we haven't done anything yet. They got one to start school.
You've got one before anything happens?
Yeah.
Wow.
This Friday.
Oh, so
it's a one-on-one with the teacher?
Yeah, it is.
They do things like that now. They care now. Back then.
What's going on?
Annoying.
Back then.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It's left us to our own devices. It's some crazy stuff. So, yeah, no, that definitely does happen. Coming up here in a couple minutes, Denny's pulled off her Jaybird, I think, from Reddit. I've seen a lot of these. A lot of these are standard, but it's kind of a note to any of us who do eat out a good bit. The things you do that are annoying servers.
Virginia, this is such an eye-opening just conversation to have, because a lot of people are doing stuff they don't even realize how annoying they are.
I know. I see it. And I'm just like, oh, you better be careful how angry you make the person that's fixing your food. You don't know what kind of day they had.
Yeah, I will give you the server's top patron peeves, the things that they say are driving them crazy. And if you are a server and you want to add to it, you can text us right now, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter 'cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. No, I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you?
Okay, don't do it. If you're going to restaurants a lot, you are paving off your servers. There's a Reddit thread here, and how much of this would you agree on? The server's top patron peeves. One thing that, and I've seen this before in many different threads, if you're doing this, if you are snapping or whistling at your servers, like, hey, 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 hey.
Oh, snapping and whistling is just the most disgusting thing that I hope I never see.
They teach you at some of these fancy golf courses, the one I worked, if anyone ever asked you to where anything was at, you weren't even allowed to point to where, so you have to walk them over. No snapping, no pointing, nothing.
A lot of places say you don't point.
I guess pointing's rude.
It is.
Is it though?
Yeah.
The ice cube tray is right there. I have to walk your rich ass to the ice cube tray.
Another one they say is being on your damn phone while ordering. Honestly, just no.
Oh, there was a woman doing that at the deli, and she's talking about some other crap with her girlfriend. You can hear the girlfriend talking so loud, has nothing to do with subs, and it was holding up the entire line.
That's awful.
And then she gets mad because her number doesn't get called the right time. I'm like, you're on your phone.
Mm-hmm. They say also when it's almost closing time and the group is just kind of sitting there chilling, food's gone, they're just talking. Please talk outside. Let me close the restaurant. I just want to go home somewhat on time.
I'm guilty of that.
Okay.
I linger.
All right, DeQuesta.
Yeah. Well, those DeQuesta restaurants, they close down at 7 p.m.
They do close early.
Yeah, so.
Try getting a drink at 9:30 in Tequesta. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, peak hour is 4 p.m. Early bird special. They're all over it.
That's true.
If you want a split bill, ask for a split bill before you order anything.
Yeah, people do it at the end. Oh, yeah, the zingers are for me. The crab awful cakes are for Virginia.
I get that.
Yeah, it's easy.
I probably have to do that better because, yeah, sometimes I don't think about it. They come, they order, and I do my thing, and at the end, they're like, well, sometimes they'll ask, be like, okay, do you want to split this check or whatever? Because they see it's clearly like two different couples. But so if you're talking about learning from it, yeah.
Okay, so
as I order, be like, hey, split check, then I need to try to remember to do that at the front.
Okay, so both of you are mildly annoying thus far with this list. You both are guilty.
Probably, yeah. Sometimes I just, because I'm talking to somebody next to me, and then you're ordering, you're like, yeah, and you start your order, and my mind is like, I get so easily distracted. So if you take me off course, then you're not gonna happen.
You don't order and talk on the phone, do you?
No, I never talk on the phone anyway.
Okay.
You know me.
It's tricky. I don't like to talk on the phone ever.
Yeah, I'm never on the phone.
It better be real important.
All three of us hate talking on the phone.
Hate it.
Yeah. No, I don't do that. Let me see another one they suggested on Reddit. Letting your kids wander away from the table when they get antsy. We're carrying sizzling platters, trays of cocktails, stacks of dishes, and it is just a nightmare waiting to happen.
You can't let the kids run around the restaurant. You gotta bring them back.
Somebody else said, as a table, know what you all need at once. Refills, napkins, etc. It's much more efficient for everyone.
And that one I disagree with. Sometimes you get something a little extra saucy. You don't realize it. You may not know.
I think they're saying where it's like, you'll say, hey, can you get me a fork? And you come back, oh, yeah. And by the way, can you...
He needs a water. And, oh, she needs a napkin.
But you don't tell them all at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and can you also get them a napkin? And then, yeah. So they're trying to look around, and when they come back... so they can come back with 3 or 4 items instead of making 3 or 4 trips. Somebody said changing your order while it's already being cooked is one of these servers' top patron peeves.
I mean, it's part of the game, though, isn't it? Sometimes there's casualties here.
Oh, I never thought that. I figure that's why I take it seriously. When I put in my order, I'm like, it's done. Like, there's no going back.
Right.
I would not do it because I think it would be annoying. But if, let's say you realize you ordered the wrong thing, which can happen, are you supposed to just take it in the shorts?
I would just add to what you already ordered.
That's what I would do.
And be like, I made a mistake. I'm not going to mess up everybody else's flow because I blew it.
I'll take the sandwich home and then order me the hash brown.
You wanted a sandwich to bring home anyway.
Exactly.
So some of the texts that servers are sending us is, as a female server, when you get hit on, it's tough because you're literally a hostage. Like, you have to be nice, and you have to let them down nicely. So, and then you've still got like a tip that's kind of riding on it, I assume, is probably part of it as well. Yeah, I told him I was married, and then I don't get a good tip at all.
So let me ask then, are you never, ever allowed to hit on a waitress? If you feel like there's a connection there, is that off the books?
Go light and don't press would be what I would say.
Go light, go press. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be my
suggestion. Go light and don't press.
That's what I got it.
Yeah. Somebody said, server, yeah, can I get you anything else? Customer, the winning lotto numbers. My wife is a bartender, and she hates when people respond with that.
Oh, that's their joke?
Yeah, can I get you anything else? Yeah, how about the winning lotto numbers?
Well, they're just doing their act.
That's their act.
That's how they're doing.
Yes. Let me see some of the other stuff that we get. Complaining about all the extra charges for sauce or splitting your meal. Like, I don't make the rules, man.
Yeah, they are the person in the middle. They're not the reason why they're charging extra for pickles.
Yes. Somebody said one of my peeves when they don't look at you when they're ordering.
Some people have ordering anxiety, In fact, I knew somebody that couldn't order. They were too nervous to order. They would start to stutter, so I'd have to order for them.
Aww.
Yeah, you never know, man. Some people are not very good in public situations.
Is that Suits?
No, it's not Suits.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't make eye contact while I'm ordering because I've done that where I've tried to. And then I forget, wait, what was it I wanted? And then
Kevin gets lost in their eyes.
Yeah, well, I do it. I start talking like, okay, and they're like, what did you want? I'm like, and then like, I'll say, yeah, I wanted the chicken something really big going, was it the chicken this or the chicken that? I'm like, and then I try to find the menu. Now I'm lost. And now I'm like, I'm totally annoying them because I'm like, what was that thing?
I always lose my place on the menu.
Yeah, so sometimes I will say I'm probably guilty of that because I lock into the menu and I read it verbatim and I want to make sure I get it right.
If there's too many options, I legit get food anxiety, and that's when I order 9 different meals.
Yeah. So
too many options. I don't know.
You may complain that I don't make eye contact. I think you want me looking at my menu, to be honest with you.
To keep this flowing.
Yes. Otherwise, I'm going to annoy you more. So be like, wait, I don't know which chicken I want.
And plus, let's not even throw in the whole beady eyes thing. That alone.
Yeah, no server wants me to make eye contact with them.
You're only allowed to
complaining.
do it if you're wearing sunglasses.
Yes. There you go. All right. Anything else you want to drop on us? You always can here on the KVJ Show.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
South Florida, listen up. Jim and John Arrigo here with an important announcement. If you want a new Jeep, you gotta go to Arrigo now. It's the summer of Jeep at Arrigo. Hurry and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,300 new Jeeps.
Did you hear, Jim? New Jeeps are up to $12,500 off at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Or get new Jeeps starting as low as $89 a month. $89 a month.
Choose from new Compasses, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, and Gladiators.
Hurry, don't miss out on over 1,300 new Jeeps at up to $12,500 off. At Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer group.
For the lowest price
and the biggest selection of Jeeps,
you gotta go Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Saving Jeep buyers the most on Florida's coast since 1989.
All fitness RVs, select new vehicles, subject to prior sale, 42 monthlies, 10K miles a year, $35.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer. Plus tax, title, dealer, sold options, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for locations. See dealer for details.
It's the hottest vacation deal this summer. Celebrity Cruises Summer Black Friday Sale. For 3 days only, save $400 on any stateroom. Plus, get 4 perks included. Premium drinks, unlimited Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, and $150 to spend on board. Escape to the Caribbean, Europe, Alaska, and beyond. With the best premium cruise line 11 years running. Offer ends August 7th. Visit Celebrity.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel advisor. Offer applies to select sailings and stateroom categories. Additional restrictions apply. Ships Registry Malta.
Raising kids is tricky, and if you're always looking for stuff to do with them, that can be really tricky. Here we are in the last week before school goes back, and if you want to do some fun stuff, go onto the website everyparentpbc.org or download the free app today. Discover fun and unique things to do with the kids right here in Palm Beach County. Everything from natural areas to fun activities off the beaten path. Learn about parks and wildlife sanctuaries and museums. All the stuff that you may not know or you've forgotten about. It's all there in one spot. Hidden gems and unique stuff to do with the kids in Palm Beach County. Go on and create your free family profile today. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Halo Top hand-spun milkshakes. How do you want it?
I'll take a pregame pep talk.
Listen, ladies, we're going out there and we're gonna score the new Halo Top hand-spun milkshakes at Subway. Yeah! Vanilla bean, chocolate, strawberry. Yeah! Rich, creamy, delicious, and with 350 calories or less, you can treat yourself like a champion. So let's go get them.
Wait, what about the game?
Subway! Subway! New Halo Top hand-spun milkshakes, exclusively at Subway. Only at participating restaurants.
You don't want to overpay for your car. Trust me, it's a sinking feeling to find out, oh, I paid that and everybody else paid less. Well, if everybody else went to off-lease only, they did pay less. That's how they run it over there. They price these cars thousands below everybody else. Everybody else sells them for retail. They sell them for below retail. OffLeaseOnly.com. Brand new inventory arriving daily, and they've got a bunch of cars. 2019s, 18s, 17s. They are the nation's used car destination, so go check them out. They're in Broward on State Road 7 between Commercial and Atlantic Atlantic, and right there on Congress, just north of Forest Hill, or online. It's so easy, offleaseonly.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 4, referral services are not lawyers. These referral services make money by directing your case to a lawyer and a clinic. Often the clinics are owned by related companies. Are they picking the best attorneys or the ones who pay to join? You don't know these people, so why are you putting your case in their hands? Pick a lawyer by reputation and results. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Jurassic Quest is coming, and now is your chance to save. Radio listeners, save 20% off your ticket order now with promo code RADIO. You'll see over 80 true-to-life-size dinosaurs, gigantic dinosaurs, animatronic baby dinosaurs, incredible walking dinosaurs, and more rides and activities than ever before. Coming to West Palm Beach and Miami. For guaranteed admission, get tickets now at JurassicQuest.com, and remember to use the promo code RADIO at checkout for special savings. That's JurassicQuest.com.
19 reasons to quit tobacco. Save $2,000 in 1 year. Take a vacation. You have an extra $2,000. And add an average of 10 years to your life. That's 70 in dog years. That's your dog thanking you. By the way, dogs lower blood pressure. So does quitting tobacco. And your risk of heart attack is cut in half after 1 year. In 5 years, your risk of dying from lung cancer drops dramatically. So you can spend more time with the family. Unless your family is the reason you smoke. In that case, just hang out with the dog. Dogs don't judge. They do smell bad sometimes. But you won't if you quit smoking. Neither will your car, nor your clothes, nor your hair. Even your nails will look healthier. No one likes yellow nails, unless you're a vampire. Then it's kind of cool. Otherwise, not so much. But overall, you'll just look better and stop aging prematurely, which means more second dates and a happier dental hygienist who won't lecture you about your teeth anymore because you'll feel guilt-free about smoking. Not the other stuff. Can't help you there. That's 19 reasons to quit tobacco. What's yours? Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to access free tools and services like phone quit, group quit, and web quit to help you quit your way.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
At Farmers Insurance, we know there's a crucial difference between a kick drum pedal and your car's accelerator pedal. Because at Farmers, we've seen and covered it.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Well, if you're a guy like Jay Bird and I, wouldn't you say pretty much after the age of 30, you start seeing your buddies who got married starting to have relationship issues, marriage problems?
Oh, they have that 500-yard stare. They just look out the window and just gaze and not speak.
Yeah, there's, things that do crop up. And, we talk to people all the time about, relationship issues we're having. And a lot of times we boil it down to like going to therapy. Well, Andrew had sent an email here, and I've been poring over this thing, trying to figure out, okay, what I could send back to him to help him out. Now, he says in his email that he loves his wife. He's sacrificed. He's moved for her. He's quit a job he loved for her. He's even taken care of her 2 kids that are from her last relationship. The problem is they're not having sex, and they haven't for 4 years. And he's trying. He's cleaning the house. He's letting her take naps, taking care of the kids. They've got opportunity to do it. But she's just talking about being depressed, and there's just not any kind of drive that's going on there.
4 years, that's a whole college run.
It is. And, she'll blame it on the kids, or just I'm tired, or just something's going on, and it's just not happening. He's like, look, she doesn't seem depressed to me. It just seems like this is kind of a poor excuse for doing it. Now, he's faced with this, and he's tried to get her to go to therapy, and she doesn't even want to do that, and he doesn't want to leave her because divorce is going to be expensive. Plus, he says, I do love her. So he's trying to figure out, okay, how I handle this because he still has the sexual urges that she does not.
Do you think that's grounds for divorce if one partner just will not have sex and the other one really wants to? Guy or girl, guy, girl, whatever the situation is. If one person's holding out, 4 years is a long time. And they won't go to therapy?
Sex is a big part of marriage. And I think if anybody in the marriage decides to change. So when you first got together, you had sex, and then all of a sudden you decide you don't want to have it anymore. So if you're the party that doesn't want to have it anymore, and you're just adamant about it for 4 years, that's pretty adamant. You have to either be ready to be divorced or let your husband go out there and have fun someplace else.
Is that what you think? Okay.
I think.
That should be the rule.
You're saying open up the relationship.
So he has to be a sexual camel because you don't feel like it for the rest of of his life? He didn't sign up for that, and you weren't like that when you got together.
Right. It seems like, the strain should be on her in this to say, look, the clock is ticking. It's 4 years, and you need to either get a hormone therapy or something like that to make the urge, because this is important to me. Because his next question is one that maybe it's valid. Now, normally I'm not about stepping out of your marriage at all when it comes to stuff like this. But here he is in a tough situation where there's an opportunity, apparently, Andrew, with some other woman. Now, tell me this woman, how handy. She lives in Canada?
Yeah, man. She lives in Canada. She happens to be coming to town.
Okay.
Right? She's my best friend's cousin. And she's had the hots for me for quite a while.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't live here. She lives all the way up in Canada. Plus, she rarely ever comes down here. She's 10 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't stop thinking about this woman.
Sure.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
She's still my best friend, but she's wanted to bang me when she comes down here. And my wife doesn't even know she exists.
Right.
Not even an inkling. Right.
So, in a sense, it sounds like you have got the sure thing and the free and clear. Nobody be the wiser. You scratch your itch. You go back to a wife that you love, but just won't give you any action, and problem solved.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, nothing. The immediate fun and release of it, sure, it'll be exciting. It'll be a charge. You'll be so thrilled to be finally getting some after 4 years. But after you do, then what?
Here's what, honestly, if I was in your situation, what I would do, I would sit my wife down and say, look, I was almost about to cheat on you. That's how bad this is. You don't want to go to therapy with me. I have needs. We're talking 4 years now where we could have gotten better. You're not going to do that. This is my warning shot. I'm leaving you if things don't change, and they have to change ASAP. If not, I'm out of here, and I'm going to be getting me some Canada Strange.
Yeah, you can.
Canada Dry, not so dry, hopefully.
I think, like you're saying, why is it okay for one person to be one way? If the whole thing of her not wanting to go to therapy and not wanting to get better, that's where she fails.
Well, and she's the one that changed. He's been consistently wanting to have a healthy marriage, which includes sex. And she did in the beginning. But if she doesn't now, she changed. She needs to fix herself or allow him to go have his fun.
Don't cheat. Be 110% honest and so transparent. And then tell her this is going to be separation, and then I'm going to go see somebody else.
Well, you might see this situation happen a lot. I'd be curious if anybody's in it where, you could talk to her, be open with her, and maybe redraw the boundaries of whatever it is your marriage is, saying, look, I mean, this is the situation. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to divorce you, and maybe we can keep this thing going because I do love you, but I want to go scratch that itch, and you're not scratching it, and you're not willing to do it, and you're not going to go talk to anybody. You're not going to get hormone replacement or anything to get you in the mood for it. So let's redraw the boundaries here where, hey, I get a pass to go out and do that, and I'll be safe and all that good stuff, and I'll be faithful otherwise to you. I'll let you know what's going down.
I'd stay away from the past. I think this is separation grounds.
I think just for some people, though, like divorces are crazy expensive, and some people are just like financially, they wind up in issues where they're like, gosh, what do I do? I mean, everything else is fine. We get along.
Put the ball in her court. Let her pick.
Yeah. What's it going to be?
What do you want it to be? Because I can't go on like this.
Yeah.
It's changed. You changed it. So now here's what I have. I have two roads I can travel. I can go divorce or I can go cheat on you. What do you want me to do?
Or road 3, we can work on our marriage and try to, get things together again.
She said she won't go to therapy.
Kind of sounds like, he's...
But if you drop the D-bomb, I mean, if after that doesn't work, then you need to go out. But maybe if you threaten her with divorce, saying, I am serious. I was about to go up to Canada Get some Canadian.
I didn't think Canada was
Canada
coming
was coming to
Canada was
him.
coming
Yes,
here.
you're right. I mean, even better.
Even easier. It's like delivery.
How quickly was she going to go back to Canada? That's my question.
Yeah, that's a good point, too, yeah.
Because hopefully she wasn't planning on sticking around.
Sometimes they stay for the whole season.
Yeah, I know. You've got this whole Canadian
when
drama.
were you going back again?
Isn't it winter?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be going?
So you might want to check on that. Any thoughts for Andrew? Who has gone through this? How did you handle it? What was the easiest way to deal with it? If you had a wife or a husband that was like right just like what Andrew's dealing with, what's the easiest path to take? You can let him know, 877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
It's the strangest feeling this way for you. There's something the way you move, something the way you move. With you I'm never healing, it's heartache through and through. There's something the way you move, I don't know what it is you do. Not one bone in your body good enough for me. But this heart is open, blood stain on my sleeve. When our eyes meet, I can only see the end. But tonight I'm here, yours again. But tonight I'm gonna lose it all. Playing with fire, I was the first to fall. Heart is sinking like a cannonball. Baby, kill it, what you waiting for? Something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move. Oh, something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move. Oh, something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move. Oh.
Okay, well, trying to help out Andrew here. It's been a while since he and his wife have been intimate, like 4 years. They've talked about it, and he's trying to figure out exactly what is going on here. And now he's pretty much to his wit's end, and he's got opportunity that is knocking, and it's got a Canadian accent. What does he do? Well, that is the big question here. Monica is on from Jupiter with her thoughts on this. What would you like to say about this, Monica?
Hi, I just want to say that I love you guys. Been watching you since before high school.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and now I'm married, and we're in the age where we go through all those kinds of things. And I just want to say that most men can't go 4 days, 4 years as a married and wife, husband and wife, and he's taking care of your kids.
Yeah.
This is a good man right here, because I can't imagine that somebody didn't go do something else. And my grandmother told me a long time ago, if somebody's not taking care of your man, someone else is going to do it for you. And I am just in shock that it's been that long, and that he's been holding out for that long.
Yeah.
He needs to tighten up.
Yeah, I hear you.
Very clear conversation with her, and he should tell her, listen, this is what's up. She wants me. If somebody else is out there, you better take care of me, because somebody else will. And maybe talk about an open relationship at this point, because that's it's embarrassing and it's sad, and it makes all of us wives look bad. And I was diagnosed with postpartum depression. I still took care of my husband.
Nice.
Because that's what we're supposed to do.
No, you know, I think it's a good idea. You got to fight for a marriage. And sometimes it feels like one of the people in the marriage gives up and they're not fighting for it. And it's like, look, I mean, you got to fight. Like, you got to do what Monica's talking about. It's not like you're indentured to have to give up sex, and it doesn't sound sexy, but you want to fight for your marriage to succeed. And you know a lot of the elements that takes it to work.
It's a big percentage of the syllabus.
Yeah.
The intimacy.
Yeah, you're fighting for this thing and you're trying to make it happen. Now, the 4 years is disturbing, and one of the texts kind of sums it up. Said, I've known several women who hadn't slept with their husbands in 3 or 4 years, and every single one of them were having an affair. They weren't disinterested in sex. They were disinterested in sex with their husband.
Oh.
That's way messed up.
So the husband thinks that it's him, and
Andrew
meanwhile,
thinks-
they're getting it somewhere else.
Yeah, Andrew's thinking, oh, look at me. Well, then I'm just going to step out with a Canadian girl. Well, go ahead, because she's been stepping out with
Philadelphia Jack for a while.
Yeah. Who knows?
That would be messed up if you find out that the whole time she's been cheating.
With Philadelphia Jack. He comes in town so often with his fancy looks.
I hadn't thought about that.
Somebody else suggested, too, you need to talk her into seeing her gyno and discussing it. It's most likely a hormonal imbalance that can be fixed. That was the last resort that I could think of because it sounds like he's done a lot of the things that we would instruct somebody to do.
Well, she doesn't want to go to the doctor or the therapist or nothing. They've according to him, on his side of the story, they've tried it all, and she just doesn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said maybe Andrew just let himself go, and he's gross. She just doesn't want to touch you because you were revolting to her.
A lot of theories.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of theories.
It could be a lot of stuff.
Maybe he let himself go. He's gross.
If he did, but hey, Canada will take him.
Yeah, Canada wants him.
Canada has lower standards. I don't know
very
what's going
low.
on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So, yeah, we definitely want to figure out what might be happening. But Andrew is right there at the end of it. Yeah, he might want to say, hey, look, you're not having an affair on me, or keep his eyes open for that. The discussion with the gyno would probably be good. And then after that, like Monica had said, I don't know. At that point, do you get to an open marriage if you don't want to do the divorce?
What are the people saying? Are the most of the people saying through text, are they saying cheat? Are they saying talk to her?
They're kind of giving their own responses to like what they've done, what their own theories are, but nobody necessarily given, what exactly they do, with the situation if they were Andrew. Because, this is kind of a tough thing.
Now they're saying maybe he's not good in bed in the chat room. This gets started on him.
Well, you know what? If he goes and tries to communicate with her and they actually start talking about all these things, and if it is his skill level, if he is gross, maybe that should come up in discussion.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, what do we have to lose? Communication may be the only thing that could save this.
How would you tell Panda that he turned gross and that he was bad? Let's just say all of a sudden he's terrible in bed and he really let himself go and you think he's gross. How do you handle that? Do you come to me first and say bird, or do you go right to the source?
I'll probably go on the radio and talk about it
Definitely,
first.
that's what you do.
Yeah, it's totally.
Definitely.
So that everybody can be like, wow. The wife says you let yourself go.
You guys, I got this email and she needs help.
No, you wouldn't even do that. You guys, y'all, I got to tell you something.
Somebody said, I work for law enforcement, and we got a 911 call from a guy who was insisting that police respond to tell his wife that it was her wifely duty to have sex with him, and wanted the police to enforce this.
Oh, well, you're just dumb. The police can't enforce it.
That's got to be the worst police phone call ever.
They're like, really?
They get awful calls, don't they? Yeah. So, all right. Any other thoughts on this? You can let us know, 877-979-9763, and we'll try to keep in touch with Andrew to find out what he decides to do.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
It's gonna be free right about now.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, visiting the Bahamas is a breeze. For a limited time, book a Bahamas cruise from just $199. Choose from 3-, 4-, and 5-day itineraries with a stop at Norwegian's private island, Great Stirrup Key. Paradise is just an island hop away from Miami.
Right about now.
Book now and enjoy free unlimited open bar and more. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Feel free. Pricing per person, taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas, and USA.
Your next Wizarding World adventure is the wildest one yet. Roar deep into the forbidden forest with Hagrid. Hold on tight to your flying motorbike on the thrilling new coaster, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. An epic new addition to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now open only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Tune into the KVJ Show weekday mornings for your chance to win a pair of one-day Universal Orlando park-to-park tickets and a parking pass. For all the details, visit WRMF.com.
Ride the Rapids, have some fun. Ride the Rapids, everyone.
Rapids Water Park is celebrating 40 years of fun at South Florida's biggest water park. Oh yeah, amazing rides, slippery slides, and big water adventures. Plus, great special events all season long. So come on, get everyone together, ride the Rapids, and celebrate. Visit Rapids after 4 and pay half price. Yeah, Monday through Friday, half price after 4 p.m.
Ride the Rapids, everyone.
There's only one place for ribs. Flanagan's. It's Rib Fest. Legendary meat falls off the bone baby back ribs. Discounted all through August. That means all Flanagan's rib entrees. Full rack, half rack, ribs and wings, ribs and shrimp, ribs and chicken, everything. Including Joe's Rib Deals. $1 off ice cold Samuel Adams pints and bottles all day, every day. Flanagan's offers all brands of liquor, beer, and wine up to 50% off. Weekends 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. and every night after 9 p.m. Unbelievable. Keep your Flanagan's receipt for a buy one, get one free on Stoli vodka liters at any Big Daddy's Wine and Liquors. Order your Flanagan's favorites online at Flanagans.net. Flanagan's is now hiring cooks, managers, and kitchen managers, and Big Daddy's is hiring sales associates. Flanagan's, still the one for ribs.
I'm a mom on a mission to get my kids what they need for back to school. And getting ready for back to school in Florida means heading straight to Belle's. My kids need stuff to keep them feeling cool, looking great, and they want to wear the brands they like. If you don't think Belle's has all the brands that kids want, well, guess what? They do. Brands like Nike, Under Armour, Nautica, JanSport, Salt Life, and more. Plus, I can earn Belle's bucks to spend later on, well, me. We all leave happy when we shop at Belle's. Belle's, everything you need to live life local.
With the no problem guarantee from Eyeglass World, your glasses are fully covered for the full first year.
Well, what if I break them?
No problem. We'll fix them.
What if I lose them?
No problem. We'll replace them.
What if I don't like them?
No problem. We'll exchange them.
Cool.
Get 2 pairs of glasses for $95 with a free no problem guarantee. Only at Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses. Guaranteed. Guarantee available at select locations for a limited time. Restrictions apply. Details at eyeglassworld.com/guarantee/terms.
Flood damage to your home and your belongings can be devastating. When your house is filled with water, it's hard to see how you will recover. But with flood insurance, you can get back to your normal routine more quickly. Flood insurance helps cover the cost of repairs to your home, helps replace personal belongings, and allows you to get your life back to normal. Call your insurance agent or learn more at floodsmart.gov/storm. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating knows it's miserable when your AC goes out. You want it fixed fast and get a fast quote. Unlike some companies, we don't give you a quote until we see what the problem is. Then we'll give you our straightforward price and stand by our work. Right now, get $50 off any AC repair. Call 855-1-HOUR.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1-HOUR.
Terms and conditions may apply. Call for details. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county. Offer valid on completed repair.
Moving is scary enough. With All My Son's Moving and Storage, you can put at least one worry aside, knowing your memories will arrive safely to your new home. All My Son's Moving and Storage, with 4 generations of white glove moving experience. Visit allmysons.com for your free quote.
Ready to turn your back-to-school list into a done list? Head on over to BJ's Wholesale Club for great savings on snacks, supplies, and more. Like a 32-pack of Bic Soft Feel pens for just $5.99. You're there for them, we're here for you. BJ's, live generously.
Took me way too long to change my tune on a LASIK procedure. It was finally me going into Panu Laser Vision, sitting down with the doctor and finding out what this whole thing was all about. I thought it was going to hurt. I thought it was going to be expensive. And I was wrong. It's very affordable, and they even give you a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. The procedure, easy. A laser does all the work. There's no pain, no aggravation. Took all of 90 seconds, and I was back to work the very next day. It's that simple. And Panu's got locations all over South Florida, so look them up online today. PANNU laser.com. That's PanuLaser.com.
Cobb's downtown at the Garden 16 Theater is a great place to see Hollywood's hottest movies. This week, catch The Art of Racing in the Rain and The Kitchen. Visit CobbTheaters.com.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people got all kinds of suggestions for Andrew on this. Amanda's on here from Stewart. He's not had relations with his wife in 4 years, but doesn't want a divorce. This is kind of interesting. And maybe you see this more and more where it's like, got the whole family thing and that's all good. It's just that one element of sex is missing out. And that, I think, might be the question that a lot of people have to ask. Yeah, because if anybody went through their marriage, it's probably going to be rare that you would say, I am happy with everything.
You're right.
About my spouse. I love everything about them. There's nothing that I would say that I just don't love.
Okay, top 5 things you hate about your spouse. Go. What guys you got? I don't have a dog in this fight. I just want to hear.
And you don't have a wife, so.
I know.
And you never will.
I just sit back and watch.
So, I mean, that's it. And your spouse may or may not know. And they probably do have an idea of maybe what it might be. So, when the sex isn't where it should be or the frequency, and that's frustrating, a lot of people would say, yeah, it's not where I want to be, and that's frustrating, but there are other things that are great. We've got, first of all, a lot of projects that we do together, and raising kids is a big one of those. And so some people may say, look, because of the kids' mental well-being, because of financial difficulties and divorce and all that kind of stuff that goes into it, you might wind up in a situation like Andrew.
I just wonder, because I have friends that have 4 to 5 kids that and they're married, and some that are, they always have time to have sex, and they still have 4 or 5 kids. They make time. They legit make time. And then there's other families that I know that have 4 or 5 kids. We never have time to ever. And one person in the relationship is using the kids to say they don't have time. If one family's able to do it, wouldn't you say there is a way to carve out just a small piece of time once a week? Are you trying to tell me there's never a time period for that?
Yeah, there probably is. I remember one time there was a couple that was telling me that as they were sitting with me at a bar having a beer. I'm like, you got time to sit at a bar and have a beer?
Yeah, I just think sometimes
you make time for what you really want.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you really want to have sex with your wife or husband and you know that's going to keep your relationship together, once a week you guys can't carve out 10 minutes? That, to me, that someone's not trying. I'm not saying guy or girl, someone in the relationship isn't trying.
No, you're right. And if somebody is expressing to you, hey, this is important to me, and you're not making it important, you're just making them feel like they don't matter in the marriage.
Yeah, and you can either wind up in a good or a bad marriage. And maybe it's not to the point where you get divorced, but you're just like, it could be a lot better with just a little extra effort.
I mean, I get everyone's tired and all, but like 10 minutes before bed? Not even like a little round and second, like something?
Yeah.
For both?
So for Andrew, it's like, okay, I feel like I've tried about everything. Hormone replacement discussion is really the last resort. That is the last thing. And then after that, then you got to talk about, okay, this sex thing is an issue. But Andrew kind of like Amanda has basically what he might need to do before he can go hook up with this Canadian chick that apparently wants to jump his bones. So what is your thought on this? How can he peacefully walk into the situation, Amanda?
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
So what I think, I kind of agree with Jaybird, what he said earlier, that he needs to sit his wife down and just have a conversation. I just feel like the way that he approaches this conversation needs to be very sensitive. Being that it's been 4 years, I have a feeling that this has probably come up several times in their relationship. And I feel like if he approaches it in the way of, hey, there's other women that want me, if you don't give me sex, then I'm going to leave you. I feel like that's a very harsh way to approach it, and it could cause her to become very defensive. So I just feel like he needs to approach it in a way that, he sits her down and says, hey, honey, what's going on? Is there something wrong here that I'm not seeing? Is there something that I'm not doing that you want me to do? Is there something that I can do to help you, want to have sex with me? And if her answer is, yes, we need to work on this, then he has something to work off of. But if she says, no, there's really nothing you can do, I just don't really feel like having sex, then that's when he can come in and say, okay, well, I do want to have sex, and this is important to me. It's important to our relationship. So we need to work on this, because if we don't work on this, if we don't go to therapy, then this is going to become a really big issue, and it's going to tear us apart.
And everybody's kind of saying that. They're saying, nobody wants Andrew to go cheat. They're like, you at least need to let her know, be like, hey, I'm stepping out physically, so that's just the way.
Just let her know what's going on.
Yeah,
I think at 4
it's not
years,
cheating, because I'm going to tell you that I'm going to go out and be with somebody else.
After 4 years, I don't even know you have to be so, hey, baby. I think you just have to say, look, this is where we're at right now.
No lies, no deception.
No lies, no deception. I love you. I want to be with you, but I am thinking about stepping out on you because we're it's like a loveless marriage right now.
Well, you know what would be fascinating is in America, if all of a sudden it became not as expensive and a lot easier, how many marriages would still stay together?
Oh,
that'd be my question.
Yeah.
People are talking about maybe we need to do that marriage renewal where you don't have and that's the biggest thing is dividing up assets. Yeah.
Everybody's marriage expires after what?
7 years. Somebody said, yeah.
A 7-year itch.
Like my gym. If after a year or two, you you reissue your membership. I don't hate that idea.
You have to sign off on it again.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, if it weren't for the inconvenience and the chaos and the sorting out all the assets, and if it were just like, hey, I could just walk away and just start sleeping in another place, how many marriages would stay together?
Well, that's why you see a lot of people separate now. I know a lot of people who are still married, but they are separated and they do not like their former husband or wife. They just don't want to go through the divorce.
Yeah, and a lot of times they can't afford it or just don't want to make it chaotic.
You're right.
A lot of people saying I should have gone to the Kiss show last night at the BB&T Center. They're like, oh, Kev, it was so good. 2 hours of Kiss, and they apparently were good. They said they were singing, sounded good, looked good.
Your boy wanted to go with you.
Yeah.
I was in.
I know. I wouldn't have been here today, and like I said, people are going to really hate me because I'm going to be missing some days next week and a couple weeks later. And so.
Any word about the backing track that we had heard the rumors about?
I was just reading some comments in the text, and it sounded like they were singing. So I had heard, and a buddy of mine that really knows Kiss, he said that Paul Stanley is using a backing track. So I don't know. That wouldn't shock me. What would shock me is if Joe Jonas uses a backing track tonight. If he does, not cool.
I'm feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Yeah. Woke up feeling like a new James Dean. I comb my hair like an old school scene. Feeling high like a late night summer of last year. Yeah. Standing there with the red dress on ya. A killer queen like a young Jane Fonda. Is it me or am I just having a good year? Lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should follow my moves. Set them for $1 or $2. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Must have done something right, 'cause all these lights are green, man, they look like palm trees. And every time that song comes on, it's about me. Oh, I feel like Post Malone when I get home. Sitting there waiting like it's Game of Thrones. And now that we made it, how complicated was last year? And lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should borrow my moves. Set them for $1 or $2. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Woke up feeling like a new James Dean. I comb my hair like an old school scene. When I grow up, I wanna be just like me. Lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should borrow my moves. Set them for $1 or $2. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool.
Jonas Brothers tonight, American Airlines Arena in Miami. Got a couple things going on tonight, too. They're also doing the La Liga Serie A with FC Barcelona and SSC Napoli at Hard Rock Stadium. Big old soccer match. Going to be going down that people can go and check out. So a couple things happening. And then tomorrow night at the Hard Rock, got to fix up that grass because the Dolphins had their first preseason game against the Falcons. Going to be going on Hard Rock Stadium. So a couple things to check out. Coming up here before the end of the week, we'll let you know, of course, all the cool things are going to be happening in South Florida. Your Braves are in town this weekend, too, Jay Bird.
Good. They're here to beat up on the Marlins.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the Marlins have...
Smell weak fish, Kev.
Yeah, Marlins have actually a pretty impressive losing streak going on right now.
They play the Marlins. They're like, sweet, we get to pad our stats today.
The guy at the end of the bench is like, cool, I'm going to get to play, guys. We got the Marlins. This is awesome. So that's just some of the stuff going down. Depends upon the weather, though. Apparently, we might have some of those same kind of thunderstorms going on a little bit later on today. We had
again?
That's why I was just kind of like reading. It looked like the thing popping across. Yeah.
I feel like every day it has been a monsoon in the afternoon.
It says possible.
If it is a monsoon this afternoon, promise me you're going to turn this into a grilled cheese afternoon with tomato bisque.
Oh, I can't. So my family leaves today. They've been in town for a week and a half. I have got to get it together. We have been eating so much great food, and it's been fun, but I am
Back on the diet train, huh?
I got to do a cleanse.
Okay. All right, Jay Bird, we got that podcast coming up here in a second. Before we get to it, leave us with a thought.
This one kind of about our last topic. We were talking about marriage and all that stuff, whatnot. You don't marry someone you can live with. You marry someone you cannot live without.
Okay. I like it.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.